if it ever.
Game on! Most push around. Willing cricket dropping knowledge bombs. Steps and grass keep the debate strong. Sports talk running like a stadium light. Every take hits harder every single night. Game on! Best show in town. Best chat on Rumble. We never back down. Miss Leslie running the stream. Patriot, Blue McCormick, and Ninja on the team. Arguments flying, laughs in the mix. Rumble chat popping with every sick pick. From kickoff to buzzer, we own the night. Game on, rocking under the lights. Game on, turn it up loud. Will cricket steps grass, making us proud. Best chat on Rumble, we run this show. The whole chat crew, let's go. Game on. Game on.
Here. We're here on Friday. I feel good Friday. I feel good Friday, dude. You know why I feel good today?
Why you feel
I
good?
completely forgot that we have a Conor McGregor fight tomorrow, and it's been 5 years since we've got to go through a fight week preparation of Conor McGregor hype. Of him being Conor McGregor at like he pulling on, being the full caricature of himself.
Yep.
God, it was great last night watching some clips of him. Like, when he starts getting going and going crazy and you can't understand a word he's saying.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been drinking some of his whiskey and stuff.
Dude, my wife loved this. I don't know if we're going to get in trouble for this right off the rip, but
right off the rip.
My wife loved this for some reason. I don't know. I totally forgot this was even a song, but she's like, that's a really popular song. I'm like, okay. I go, it's not that popular.
Yeah.
It's not that well known. In the middle of his little press conference, he just randomly, out of the blue, nothing prompted this. He just did it on his own from what I can tell online. Watch.
Go ahead.
You're my wonderwall. I said, baby, you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all,
And they're just singing with him.
you gotta your knowledge, your brothers.
Yeah, I can't understand what he's saying after that.
Yeah, you can't understand a word after that.
And I can't believe the crowd sang just started singing along with them.
Just like they're at an Oasis concert or something, man.
He just did this crazy. Yeah. Listen, I think but that's the argument my wife and I were having. I was like, that's not that popular of a song for people to know the lyrics to. I recognized the song once they started singing it, but if you would have asked me beforehand, hey, tell me the lyrics to that song about.
Oh man, we could sing that one for you, man. That takes you way back. It takes you back like high school and stuff right there. I think it's a lot bigger over there too for some reason.
Maybe you old fucks. I don't know, not me. We weren't playing that in high school.
I am an old fuck for sure.
Yeah, maybe that's why she.
Well,
I don't know if you guys know my wife's old, so
I want to talk about somebody who's not old.
Oh yes.
I gotta wish my beautiful mother a happy birthday this morning, man. I'm not gonna dox her age or nothing like that, but today is my mama's birthday, and I hope she has a wonderful day. I love you, Mama. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mama Craig. I'll dox her age. She's
27.
That's what I was going around 27, 28.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Good place to stop.
Hotfot says our thing doesn't show that we're live, but it is on my end.
They're hearing us over there because they're commenting on Mama's birthday and stuff, so they can see us.
Well, I meant all week he said this border right here.
Wait, what border? What about it?
Oh, he says that it never shows that we're live. It just
the little live thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're doing some tech stuff, tying all that together and whatnot.
I also wanted to show you this. I do the little AI clips on StreamYard. They got a great picture of us. This one zooms up all the way on me, but the one next to it, look at your face.
Yeah, I
And
wonder
we're,
what we're
we're
talking
talking
about
about getting freebie cars. Look at your face, dude.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm ready to grunt like Shannon Sharp right there, dude.
You're looking like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Yeah, what's he talking about? Man? What are we doing?
What you say to me?
Yeah. Talk to me like that.
Dude,
Those
AI has been on a roll this week for us.
we love that. We want the AI on our team, man.
You want to see something else that's hilarious?
Of course.
AI just loves Jamie. I swear I can't do clips when Jamie's here. I don't know what it is about Jamie. We could have Grass Guy, anyone else on, but AI loves Jamie. Okay, so here's the AI clips, right? It just clips random things out. So far, we're looking good. We're looking good. Okay, there's one of Jamie. Now, the reason why this is not a good one is because Jamie doesn't talk during this whole clip.
Not a single time.
No, so it's just zoomed in on him while I'm talking, and it's like, why would you zoom in on him? But look at, there's many more of them.
The AI loves Jamie. Loves him. Let's go, baby. I'm about that. AI.
Jamie, you're very popular fellow, very popular.
Yep. Very
There's
much
also
so.
there's also something else I was going to show you. What was it? I think it was from this day. Let's see.
What's going on, Ninja Links and Louise? How y'all doing this morning? Good morning on the YouTube side of things, man. Let me make sure all my YouTubes are popping up like they're supposed to. There we go.
Yeah. Also, sorry we were late. Chat. We actually were here on time, and then I had a contact issue, and that's why I'm wearing my glasses. I'm gonna go put my new contact, but I'm waiting and give my eyes a rest for a minute because I have one pair of contacts left, and I can't order some until I've got to go to Costco and have the doctor just do the stupid examination so I can get a script, so I can go get contacts, which I think is the dumbest thing ever. I've been on these since I was in 6th grade. My eyes have been the same for 7 years now. But anyways, it is what it is.
He
last pair, so I want to make sure I don't fuck them up because they're my last pair.
Dude,
And
I've been very
I'm gonna schedule that appointment right after I get my PO box.
Yeah. So we'll never see any more contacts ever. I've been lucky enough to never have to deal with that, man. I was always blessed with a good vision, so I haven't had to do any contacts or glasses or anything like that. I think he just uses those to make those clips, man. I usually generate those. Are you doing that on StreamYard?
Yeah, on StreamYard.
That's what I say. StreamYard's got a little thing where it'll generate some for you. What else is there to make the clips with? Don't y'all use like the opuses and stuff?
Yeah, I haven't used Opus in a while, but I usually do that when we have a really good show, and we haven't had one of those in a while. So
look at that shot of Grass Guy right there, man. We're saying something he's giggling about.
I know, right? There's one on here. There's something. There was a let's see. It was the title of it, and I'm like,
hi, Louise. I already said hi, Louise. Good morning. How you doing? Derp?
Yeah, we'll get into hellos here in a second, but this is very, very important stuff.
The most important.
Very important. Which was it? There's that one. But when I upload it to Rumble, it zooms in on your
every time.
Oh, this one's funny. When AI picks your freeze frame, we were talking about that, right?
Yeah.
And this is actually clever. It's like this. So it freeze frame picked a terrible freeze frame for me. I don't know this, but that's kind of funny.
It's got a sense of humor, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
The AI. How about that? I wish I knew what you were looking for.
I wish I remembered what I was looking for, but I know it's one of these. Okay, this is the last one I look at. If I don't find it here, where I call it. I told you it loves Jamie.
It does love Jamie for good reason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All the soccer knowledge, man.
No, I'll find it. I'll find it later.
Find it later, right after the PO box and the contact appointment.
And the Lego set.
You should
Steps.
see if the eye doctor will meet you at the post office to get the P.O. box. He'll do the scan
While
there.
I'm doing the PO box, he'll build my Lego set,
Yep.
and then afterwards we can
Yep.
write the script for the contact. Yeah,
I think so. I mean, that seems like a very efficient way to do it.
I think it's a great idea, actually. All right, let's say hello to everyone. All right, I know you have. I'm gonna say hello. Ninja, good morning. Luis, good morning. Derp, how you doing? The Cleveland Clowns. I actually like that, Derp. You're a clever guy, Derp. Not gonna lie.
Clever, baby.
Not gonna lie. Why is it these mornings where we sleep in, I feel more tired than?
Dude, I'm telling you, older I get, the more sleep I get, the worse I feel.
I've narrowed it down that I think my perfect spot, because this is where I typically wake up anyways. Did it today even. 4.5 hours is where I come out of my REM and I'm naturally wake up. Like when I'm not sleeping, like getting like 6+ hours. You know, when I get this like right around, I have like 5 hours of sleep, which I do most nights.
Me
if
too.
I would just get up and time it at 4.5, I have no problems.
I'm okay if I'm between that like 4.5 and 6 hour mark. If I go shorter than that 4.5, I'm feeling a little rough. If I go over that 6 hour mark, I feel rough too. So I got to time that like little 90-minute window there to feel perfect.
Yeah. Good morning, Blue. Good morning, Hopelessly. My Megatron. Hot Fots. Nasty Natties in the house. How we doing? Orneal Fart, what's going on? How are we doing? Rach is here. Good morning. Ms. Leslie, how are you? Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. I don't think I missed anyone yet. Nope. Dude, don't you just hate waking up to some bullshit?
Every time.
And it's not like it's a big deal to me. It's but it's the principle of things. Now I think I'm gonna have to fight this thing. Check this out.
Well, let's fight it.
Freaking eBay. Some adjustments have been made to your shipping label. Basically, long story short, the postal service said that I shipped something out that I said it weighed 3 ounces, and they said it weighed a pound. So they're charging me the difference of like $4.04. Now, do I really care about that? No. The principle is I sold a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I put it in one of those envelopes.
It didn't weigh no pound.
Here's what: top loaded card, a bonus card that's sleeved in a penny sleeve, so that's nothing, and the business card all in a team bag, like I do every single one. That thing I always just leave it at the default 3 pounds or 3 ounces because it doesn't even weigh 3 ounces. It doesn't even weigh an ounce.
You could do that. I was gonna say you do that to the 0 to 1. That's what I put the weight on, like my gibbies, 0 to 1 ounce. You could do that on that, man.
I probably should just start, but I know for a fact it doesn't even weigh an ounce because I've weighed them.
Yeah,
I just leave it at the default 3, so there's no problem, you know. But now there's a problem because they're saying that the actual weight was a pound. But now I got to go dispute it. It takes 5 to 15 business days. I don't know the whole process of this thing, but that is freaking bullshit. I think what I'm telling, like, I'll literally come down and show you exactly. I'll bring up a whole package.
Bring the package. Yeah.
I'll pack it up, envelope. We can wait right there, and I'll show you.
I would just take a picture of like the package on a little scale. Steps got me a little scale. Just take it and take a picture of the weight and send it to them. And then take it down there and show it to them right in front of their fucking face.
Yeah.
Pieces of shit. Everybody trying to get a little more, you know?
I think I'm going to do that. And for them to make it right, they're going to give me a P.O. box.
For freezies?
At least
I don't know. I was going to say, does that cost money anyway?
Yeah,
I got a mailbox, man. I don't need a P.O. box.
It's like $80 for 6 months.
$80 for 6 months?
Not that bad.
That's reasonable. No, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. I just am like, I got the mailbox out front, man.
Yeah.
That's what we walked in yesterday. My little one asked me, he was like, Dad, do you have one of those? Pointing at the P.O. boxes. I was like, we don't need one of those, man. I was like, we're cool enough to have a mailbox.
Yeah, it's just bullshit, though, because it's like someone fucked up because they said, hey, it weighed 4 ounces. I'm like, okay. It doesn't, but okay. But a pound? Someone just, I think, fat fingers. Also, I have done 114 orders. I got my first message from a guy that says, "Hey, this thing says it was delivered and it's not yet." And I'm like, "Fuck."
That's out of your hands,
I
dude.
give it a couple days. Sometimes USPS. I've had it happen when I've ordered it through these envelopes because there's no track. There's like limited tracking on this thing. Literally, it just tells you when it leaves the place and when it gets there.
That's why sometimes it's better to just do the 1 to 3 ounces. You have to pay a little bit more, but you can at least track that thing.
You mean the
Or not 1 to 3, but the one right above that. Usually because if people buy like 2 spots, we do all of our spots 1 to 3 ounces, and if they buy 2 spots, it changes it to like a label, like a package label instead of a
my
little
problem with that is you got to be so competitive on eBay that I have to offer that $1.30. So the difference is $1.32 of shipping, and sometimes I'll pay it, but the next step up is like $5.50. And everyone bitches about the $5.50, even though you can package it up better and you make it more secure. Obviously, these are for cards that are under $20. If it's over $20, it automatically has to have that $5.50 shipping.
Yeah, it does.
That's how it goes.
Protect it a little more.
But I'm like, just give it some time. Give it some time, because I've had one where a card was 2 weeks late, but it eventually got there.
Yeah, that'll happen. I had a couple where I got in breaks where I don't know where dude was at, but I was like, damn, man, these things ain't ever. And I didn't even care. I was like, okay, whatever. I don't think I want anything big. And eventually they showed up there. But Steps had one day. He said that somebody had messaged him about that. And like on our end, all we can do is drop it off at the post office, man. They get it there. We get the tracking number just like y'all do. And when it says delivered, somebody said on your porch, we can control if somebody in bumfuck nowhere stole your package off your porch,
I know, right?
Can't do that.
What up, Subayu edit? I don't know how to say that, but what's up, sub? What country are you guys rooting for in the
world? I think I'm rooting for Norway, dude.
Is that World supposed to be Cup?
It's World Cup, yeah. It's World Cup, I mean.
You just fat fingered it? Oh, he said it. Oh, okay, I see it. It was the next one down. My bad.
Where to read, man?
The World Cup's over. It ended ended on Sunday? Monday?
Monday when America was eliminated.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Norway win that thing, man. I don't think they're going to, but I'd like to see it.
I was rooting for Morocco, and they played like shit yesterday. So
they got thumped. Well, they didn't play bad the first half.
Nah, dude, that first half, it's like, when you like watch a hockey match and it's 0-0, but one side's just getting their ass kicked somehow. They're just getting
just spending all the time in the defensive zone and stuff.
Yeah, it was kind of one of those. Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's right, dude. Blue Eyes, baby. Aryan Dragon.
That's what they are, ain't it?
Dookie Browns Day. Yes, we get to talk about the Dookie Browns. Dude, we got a couple of cool stories to get into. There was one I was going to get into. I don't think we'll have time today about Caitlin Clark. But we'll
good
catch up for that. But then this Clippers thing is hilarious. The NBA is just one big joke. It's pretty funny. We got Conor McGregor to talk about. I think, Greg, I'm going to do it. I think
bet on that.
I don't know how many more times I'll have a chance to bet on and lose money on Conor McGregor in his career. So this might be my last chance.
I would take Max Holloway and just hope that he beats his eyes in. I ain't no way I'm betting on Conor McGregor.
It goes against everything that I normally would. All the signs of like, hey, don't bet this are there. But I think I gotta do it.
Well, we'll see. Pissant, I like the Norway team, man. I know we didn't put any money on Norway. We got money on Spain, and that's because we're betting with our head in that spot. If I'm gonna root for somebody with my heart, I'm rooting for Norway in this thing.
Look who's back. You guys freaking did it. You guys brought this man back.
He's back on the Twitter?
Yes.
God, dude, I ain't gonna lie. I would have lost that bet. I thought there was no way he was ever gonna give in to y'all's bullshit, dude. And definitely.
I thought he was doing the smart thing. I was like, oh, look he's just doing it to promote his show. I'm like, okay, he came back, but he's staying away from all the other shit, and he's just doing. And then later in the day, I see him diving in with the Charlie Kirk conspiracy theories, and I'm like, oh my god,
Golly, dude, we're
back.
we
He's
are
completely back.
completely back, dude. He couldn't even. We're still talking Charlie Kirk conspiracy theories. Let's go.
Oh,
That's probably what it is. SC. It's probably that I'm a big fan of all the Howland memes, and I just really like that guy. I like watching people that are great at sports, whatever sport that may be, and that dude's fun to watch, man. And apparently, he's worth the price of entertainment too.
yeah, dude, he's very, very smart.
Plays soccer well too. Football.
Oasis was massive in Britain. Will's too many time zones away to know. Is that who sings that song?
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. But yeah, that's what I was going to say too. I think it's a lot more popular. I think they're from over there, and I think they're really big.
Oh, so they okay. That see now, if it's more of a
Now it makes
cultural
more sense.
thing, then yeah, okay. But my
Yeah.
wife wasn't saying that. She was just like, "No, you're dumb. That's a popular song." I'm like,
Hell, I feel like it is a popular song, but I feel like they sing that shit at the soccer matches and everything. I feel like.
well, my argument was, and I totally forgot about if it was an Irish thing or something over there, that makes more sense. My argument was to the crowd that he was singing to. He was singing to a bunch of fight fans, right? And I would consider myself as like one of those people in there, and I'm thinking, do they really know this song off the top of their head? But that if it's a cultural thing or he's done this before, then okay, yes. But I'm just thinking your average fight fan.
Right. I can see what you're saying there. Yeah, like I said, I definitely think it's more popular over there because they're from over there and stuff. But yeah, it does kind of make sense to me that they knew it. It cracks me up that he's the one that started singing, and then the whole crowd just gets into it with him, like they're actually at the concert or something. And what was he doing there? He just randomly just stands up and starts singing that?
That's why I was like, what the hell is this guy doing?
He drank some of his whiskey before he got in there.
This guy's a psychopath.
He is a psychopath.
He's not a psychopath. He's doing. It's just like a shtick. It's a thing he's doing. He's selling himself. I go, yeah, but he's still crazy in a good way.
Crazy as a shithouse rat.
Yeah, dude.
For sure.
At the end of that clip, he turns to Max. He goes, "Where were you? I needed some backup, man. I needed some backup. Where were you?" Like backup vocals.
Mm-hmm. One time, yeah.
And Max laughing.
Oh
man,
he did look happy, man. He did look like he was actually. Is that from this week?
It was literally yesterday.
Yesterday, okay. So he looks like he's in good spirits anyway.
Oh yeah, and then their face off was crazy. He threw Max Holloway's glasses off of his face.
I hope Max Holloway beats his eyes in.
I don't know, dude. I think it's I'm not gonna say I think he wins. I think it's gonna be a good fight because Max, no matter who up he goes against, it seems to always be the fight of the night.
There's usually always somebody bleeding everywhere and stuff.
Oh, that's a given.
But he and I know, man, and I'm mad at myself too because there is a part of me that is curious. I want to know. I want to know. Are you done? Like I think you're done, or is there any left in the tank?
Yeah, Max said something about he's gonna bloody up his face, and he's like, "You didn't touch my face at all the first time we fought," and then Connor snapped back with like, "I'm gonna knock you on your ass," and blah blah blah. And Max jumps in and goes, "I knocked you on your ass with a leg kick last time." And then Connor turns and looks at him. He goes, "You left in a fucking wheelchair when we were done last time."
Wheelchair. Oh, that's funny. I'll tell you, that dude is entertaining, if nothing else.
I know, right? I know.
What is a mother hummer?
Huh?
They're talking about something. Nasty said, normally drink, but the boss got me a firecracker twisted tea yesterday. Them mother hummers will get you in trouble. I guess they're called mother hummers. Okay.
Sure.
Sure. What is that? Y'all, is that a new version of twisted tea? Is that what y'all are saying there?
It's twisted tea, the alcoholic tea?
Yeah.
Okay. I never drank that shit.
It just tastes like sweet tea. The problem with those, man, you can drink too many of them real easy, real fast, even if it's warm outside. You just pound those damn things. Next thing you know, you got your I always get a brutal headache.
I've never been a big sweets guy, so I never got into those type of drinks. And also, it's like I know that you're just asking for a hangover when you do that because you will pound.
Every time you're asking for a hangover. That's what I'm saying. If I ever get one of those, dude, it's because I've already had several other drinks, and I'm just like, oh, we'll try some of this, some of that. Give me one of those. The next morning, I wake up feeling like hammered shit.
Yeah, I'm classier in that. I like a good Coors Light. You know, I got standards.
Classy, yeah. Indeed, mountains are blue, baby.
Morning steps. Okay, let me go throw my contacts in now because these glasses are bugging me.
Go throw your contacts in, man. I'll hang out here.
Shit.
I'll hang out with the chat. SC said, I'm in the same boat. Howland is more American than a good portion of our actual citizens. You ain't wrong there, dude. Said, I hope they both have the gentleman's agreement where they both brawl and stand up the whole fight. That would be cool, man. I would like to see them just stand up there and just take blows, throwing bombs at each other. That would be cool. And Ornery, I wouldn't want to grapple with him. Him not having said wife with a guy. That could be dangerous. You ain't wrong, Ornery. He could be ready to go, man. No, I hope he gets his ass knocked out. Yeah, that Kawhi trade, that seems crazy. I wondered how that felt like a bailout on part of the Clippers with this pro NBA investigation, whatever going on. And now we'll talk about it in a little bit, but I guess they froze that trade a little bit. Was in the 2 a.m. break. You did a 2 a.m. break, and y'all both here, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to go. Y'all are the psychos. That's crazy. Top's finest is hot right now. Man, look, I told Stepper yesterday. I even stumbled across the local Walmart. Look at this. I even stumbled across a little gold mine yesterday, man. I found a few of the little Topps Chrome baseball blasters. We can pair those up with the finest a little bit, give you folks a chance to get some of those, but I stumbled across those yesterday. Lucky. We love it. I think Blue said, dude, grass is back. You guys do know the reason why, right? He's trying to grow his show, his channel. Let's help him. Oh, man, we always promoting grass and stuff. And we love that he's back on the Twitter to do all that, but we love even more that he's back on the Twitter to give his everyday opinion on some of the biggest things going on in the world. That's always worth the price of admission. And Rach, did you make the 2:30 a.m. or 2 a.m. stream or whatever? And then you made it in for, I guess AB probably did like 6 a.m. stream. He does those waking breaks and stuff. Dang, you are crazy. Rach, that's nuts. Got to sleep sometimes. I get it, though. Getting them card breaks, get to watching, get to having a little fun. Them finest are cool, man. The Topps finest boxes. This first couple I opened yesterday, those are pretty sweet, too. So, oh, that was for the chat, Blue. Man, I think we got a pretty good community here, man. They all be promoting each other, helping us out, helping all of us out. Y'all, the real MVPs. We appreciate y'all very much. All your reposts and your shares and all that stuff. We do appreciate it. It said, I heard you're doing a college football show with grass, Crick. Can't wait. Yeah, man. We're going to do one of those when we get a little closer. It'll probably be me, Grass, and Ghost, I would say. But it'll be on Saturday mornings when it'll be after I get the boys back home to Minnesota when they get ready to go back to school and all that stuff. And we are actually a little closer to football season. But, yeah, we're going to do that, man. Y'all know me. I talk college football all the time. All the time. Stepper said they were bangers all night long. Said, nope. I woke up at 6 a.m. and said, nope, not happening. Not happening today. I understand. I know how that goes too. I do. But yeah, I'm ready for college football. They're hot thoughts. I am indeed. We'll get in there. We'll be running through those numbers and stuff. I am jonesing. We don't want to wish our lives away. We got some exciting stuff going on until we get there. But once it gets here, I will be ready for it. That is for sure.
Yeah, we do appreciate each and every one of you sharing this out, hopping in the chat, saying hello. This is like because of your guys' breaks that I've included this month. Let me take a look at our metrics. After this show, we will have met every metric except for one. And I don't know why I'm nervous about it, because we have never not had 100 chatters in a month, and we got to have 75 this month. But I just know July is our worst month. And I'm like, because we have a solid core group of people that show up every morning. And then we have a lot of people that watch the show later because we do this damn show so early. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That I'm just like, I hope we get there. We're at 50 out of 75 right now, which is like, I know we're only 9-10 days in.
I was say, hell, we got 3 weeks left.
I know. I'm not. I'm like, I hope we get enough chatters because that would be dumb. Because we've blown every other metric out of the water. Like you need 500 watch hours. We have over 2,000 already.
Yeah, we got our good loyal folks that are here every day morning show. So when Sundays we usually get a little bit different crowd. We still have our regulars, but we got a little different crowd comes through on the roundtable.
Yeah, and at worst, I'll just do an uncensored pharmacist because I get a completely different audience.
You get all the comments then.
I know. Yeah, I was amazed. The few shows I did, like a year ago, just how many different people showed up.
People love that shit, dude.
I know.
I'm telling you, they want to hear about all, especially when they got somebody that's kind of like an insider when it comes to that knows the insides of the business and has been through the school and all that stuff. They love hearing your thoughts, man.
Yeah. We're gonna get there. I'm not too worried about. I just until we hit it, I'm just like, God, this will be the month because July is our worst month usually of the year because of sports. Sports is just
Slow time.
Things, you know what I mean?
Slow time. The now what happens if you don't get the 75 chatter? I mean, is that something you got to do like 2 months in a row, screw that up, or what if you just have a random one?
Kicked out of the creator program, which we've been in since it started, and then we would have an opportunity to do it next month. If we did it next month, we'd be put back into the creator program.
I got you. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about it.
No, we'll just hire a bunch of AI bots. No, I'm just kidding. It was a joke. Just a joke.
Man, look at that. Appreciate you noticing. He said, this is the only stream I watch daily that has never had an extended vacation. You guys are some hard-working mofos, man. Appreciate that, sir.
We do appreciate that. Yeah. One thing the reason why I try to do weekends, speaking of that, I'm not going to stream tomorrow, not in the morning at least. I'll do the afternoon. But the reason why I like to do weekends during football season, especially, is because as a sports, well, just for lack of a better term, sports radio show. My favorite ones, like when I was growing up, is like you'd hear them all week long, and then the games would happen on the weekend. You're like, I want to hear their opinion, but you'd have to wait till Monday. And I'm like, no.
Yep. No, I'm with you on that.
You heard their opinion about a game on Friday. By the time you get to a Sunday game, maybe there's new variables. Maybe someone's ruled out. Maybe you want to hear like, okay, how do you feel about this game now?
Yeah, exactly.
Data.
Especially since so many things change between like even Friday and Saturday for college football or Friday and Sunday for NFL. A lot changes in that time. So some of the opinions may have changed. Or just
reactions to big games, like a crazy upset or, a huge play that, things you got to wait till Monday. And by the time Monday comes around, people kind of like forgot everything.
Yeah, you're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. That's why, like I said, I like to do. We were talking about why you stepped away, but I guess myself, Grass, and Ghost will probably join us too. We're going to do a college football show on Saturday mornings when we get back close to that. And then we obviously have our roundtable on Sunday mornings. So, yeah, we don't miss many days, man, but sports must be talked about.
I'm going to try to, one thing I want to work on, because I want to do more videos for the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
One of the things I'm going to try to do is, I think this year, I'm going to try to, after the first round, for me, it's morning NFL games, that first slot. I think I'm going to run in and recap and either do it live and then clip it out and post it as a video, or just do a video on it. But actually, like, going through the game, like there's always one like crazy game. So at least covering like one game and like actually going through the play-by-play and talking about it in detail, and then posting that just to get like quick reactions to what happened, instead of waiting until we talk about it on Monday, and try to go through everything super fast. But I might not do every game, but just the one exciting game.
Yeah, one or two, something like that.
One or one that came out of nowhere, and I'll try to do stuff like that.
I think that's a good idea, because I think those like instant reactions and stuff like that, I think they do something to the algorithm that helps them get put up there, I guess, with based off when whatever happened. But if you wait like 48 hours, like say the game happened on Saturday afternoon, and you're not going to try to post any of that till Monday, I don't think it hits the algorithm as well.
Well, it's kind of like the same thing with like TV shows. So like Gary, Ryan, and all those guys over at Nerdrotic on his channel, they go live like literally right after the House of the Dragon episode premieres.
Yeah, I'll see. That's smart.
So they'll finish the episode, and then a couple minutes goes by, and then they start and they react to the episode. I'm like, oh, that's That's
Smart.
something we do with sports, you know?
Mhm. No, I like that too. Like those instant reactions are what a lot of people are looking for.
Recap between the 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. games, or it'd be right after the 1 p.m. games end, or whatever exciting game ends, and then do it. So I would be recording while the 4 p.m. games are going, but I wouldn't be planning on doing it like super long, and then and then the 4 p.m. games, recap one of those games as well, because then you have a little bit more downtime between that and the Sunday night football game, so you'd have more time to do it. My only problem is I probably won't consistently be able to do the 4 p.m. games because that's when shit gets crazy at my house, right? Because those end at like 4:30, and that's when it's chaotic and we're getting ready for dinner time and whatnot. And my wife would kill me if I came in here. But when the 1 p.m. games end, they end around 12:30 to 1 p.m. my time, which is nap time. So, yeah. And then what'd you say up here? I saw something. Ryan. Oh, right. I saw Ryan opens up cards yesterday. Ryan pulled a couple Topps Chrome last night and pulled an $80 Tyler Shuck shattered insert. Best pull of the night. Make fun of him for getting nothing out of the Pokemon packs. That poor guy. I'm not gonna make fun of him because then it's gonna jinx me when I pull my next pack, you know?
I got Steps to pick some more of those up yesterday. He'd already sent me some. I got them over here.
What?
Pokemans.
Oh, you got some? Nice.
We got them. I got them. We got the boys' birthday party. Not tomorrow, but next Saturday. Steps took off work and everything. He's gonna come up. We got some boxes to rip. We're gonna go up to the property and have us a big time. We might have an epic wiffle ball game or something up there too. But we're gonna have us a little party next weekend. But yeah, he picked up some extra Pokemans for them to rip as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Uncle Steps is a real one.
83 days until NHL. That's right, baby. I bought a pack. Ace and I ran to the gas station to go get last night to my oldest daughter wanted to make root beer floats, so I went and grabbed some.
Oh, I like a good root beer float now.
Yeah, so I went and grabbed that. By the way, Ace was so proud of himself last night, and I was impressed. So we get there, and I'm looking at the ice cream, and I'm trying to get one of those big cartons of ice cream, and it's, a gas station. It has limited selections, right? And I'm like, oh man, they don't have vanilla because they have all these different flavors. Nowadays it's like, and then you got like the Ben and Jerry's ones, which there's never just a plain one in that. And I'm like, man, they don't have vanilla. He goes, yeah, they do, Dad, right there. And I go, no, bud, that's like it was like strawberry shortcake or something flavored. He goes,
but it had the vanilla ice cream in it.
No. He goes, no, Dad, look, the flour. And I go, what? And he could see it because I had to crouch down.
Oh,
shoved in the back was your classic vanilla with that yellow flour looking thing. And I'm like, he doesn't have ice cream all that often, or we don't get that kind. He maybe have seen it one other time in his life. And I go, how did you? Because I know you can't read vanilla.
Kids' brains are weird,
dude. And I go, how did you? He goes, I found it, Dad. I found it. I'm like, yeah, you did, dude. Shoved way back there. He was so proud of himself.
That's awesome. Dude, speaking of something like that, I bet he was proud of himself. Last week, we went down to the pool last Friday, and it's this pool down just in North Georgia there, about a 30-minute drive or something. But the pool was pretty cool, but it was like you couldn't see to the bottom. It wasn't like a clear pool, And SD's dad, Papa Tony, got his glasses knocked off, and he couldn't find them, man. And we were trying to find these glasses in there, and Hendo went down with the goggles on, and he's swimming around. All of a sudden, he just comes up holding a pair of glasses, man. I was like, let's go, bro. Well done.
Baby. No Skin. I don't think Ryan's opened all of his Pokemon yet. He says he has a ton of shit to open still. So I don't think he's gone through all of the stuff. SE, also, you could do a quick little fantasy recap. Ooh, yeah, that'd be a good idea. You know how they always have like scrolling at the bottom of like Red Zone, like the fantasy leaders for each position throughout the day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be something easy.
That would be cool. These are the MSD. Got all the good. They're called the Mega Evolution Chaos Rising or something.
That's exactly. So that's what I was getting to with my story. They had those at the gas station. I grabbed a pack last night. Didn't get anything good, but I didn't care because I got like a cool, just nostalgic. I got a cool like Ninetales. I'm like, that is awesome.
Oh, that is
like $1.50. I still put that thing in a top loader. And then I got a cool Weedle, just the most worthless card ever, but it was a hollow Weedle, and I'm like, I'm gonna put that in top loader too. That thing looks sick.
It takes me back to my childhood and stuff, dude.
Because you can get like the newer stuff, and I have no idea who the hell these guys are. But like seeing the old school first generation, I'm like,
Oh
yes.
yeah, dude. If you had some of those first edition packs and stuff, it would be like those packs that sell for like $5,000 a pack. And
Yeah,
stuff.
we wouldn't have to do this every morning if I had those.
No, God Almighty, I wish I had a box of those. Yeah, I don't know much about these anymore. They're SC steps. We got shout out to Buku's oldest son, Layton. He's our Pokemon expert. He's like 13, but he's our Pokemon guy that handles all of that for us. Steps will be sending him pictures and be like, "LB, are these the right ones?" And old Layton will let us know if we're getting the right ones or not. He keeps us up to date.
Hopelessly says Ryan was opening a bunch of Pokemon packs last night. Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit ago of him opening his. Kind of how we got onto that topic.
Mm-hmm.
What was I going to say about that? Oh yeah, you're just like, yeah, we got a Pokemon expert. We got 13-year-olds that we go to for information.
If you want a Pokemon expert, you got anybody older than 13, you're screwing up. Them kids are on this stuff.
Yeah. Bunch of $1 to $5 cards that look awesome. Yeah, mine was just more so. I'm like, this just brings me back to my childhood. So I like this card. I'm gonna say that.
I just enjoy watching the boys open them, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most fun for me. If we pull a banger, we pull a banger. But I just enjoy seeing them open things.
Yeah, I love Friday shows.
Yeah,
we're 41 minutes in, and we haven't really talked much sports, and it's fine because the conversation's flowing. Chat seems to be happy. No one's yelling at us yet.
No, not yet. Oh, Germ, they matched Leo Carlson. Yeah, they are going to be in cap hell then.
By the way, I know that we just did the Chicago Bears, but some point this summer we're going to do them again, hopefully, because I'm going to try to see if Brian has time, maybe in August or something, to come on here and get his opinion about the Bears.
Oh yeah, for sure. We could bring Beardo on to talk about his Giants with Grass Guy. Wait, those maybe 6. Oh my God, dude! At least 5 or 6 skateboards now.
What was I doing trading in for one skateboard?
For any of those y'all don't know, Will traded all his high-priced Pokemon cards for a skateboard he rode 3 times.
And Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
And the Yu-Gi-Ohs. He got the Pokemons and the Yu-Gi-Ohs. God, that kid saw you coming. He was probably at the Walmart and said, "Look."
He tried to tell me not to do it. He's like,
he tried to tell you.
He's like, dude, I can't do this. I go, why? And he's like, dude, because this is not fair. And I'm like, no, I'm cool with it. I'll take the skateboard. He's like, are you sure? I go, yeah, here you go.
Golly, dude.
I didn't even know this kid that well. He was like, he lived like down the other street of me, but we all played together. But he didn't really he wasn't part of the core group of us kids there. He just played every once in a while now and whatnot. But I was just like, yeah, man, have him. There you go.
He probably lives in a beach house in Malibu now.
I wish I would have given it to one of my best friends, because then I could have been like, hey, I want my fucking cards back. All right.
Right. You don't even know how you have to look this kid up on Facebook and shit now. It's fine. Hey, man, you still got them cards? I'd like to trade back your skateboard for them Pokemon cards.
He's in a mansion. He goes, no, I sold them.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, nah, bro. Yeah. Just sitting up there, like I said, in Malibu or something.
Thanks, boys, for talking about the best team in the league yesterday. You're welcome. We're going to go through every team. I mean, we got the shitty Browns to talk about today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Indeed.
We're going to talk about all of them, but we also are going to talk about Rumble Wallet.
Tell me about Rumble Wallet, man.
If it will let me. Hold on. Maybe not. Oh, my studio is acting up. Rumble. We will be right back on Rumble. Just give us 2 seconds, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we should be back on Rumble now. I had to refresh everything. There we go. We're back. I think. Let me double check. Let me double check that we're back. We're fully back. So we're very professional.
Most pro.
We are back. We're back in black. Now we can talk about Rumble Wallet.
Tell me about it.
I'll tell you about it. We hear a lot about crypto, but here's the part most people miss. Crypto was created so you could actually own and control your money. After the 2008 financial crisis, Bitcoin was designed as an alternative to banks. So instead of a bank holding your money, delaying transfers, or limiting access, you're in control. And if you've ever had to wait for a transfer to clear, you've felt that problem. Now, fast forward to today. Everyone's heard of crypto, but getting started still feels a little complicated. That's exactly why I use Rumble Wallet. It takes all that complexity and makes it simple. Choose what you want: Bitcoin, dollar-backed stablecoin, or even digital gold backed by real gold. No complicated setup. It connects with MoonPay, so you can use your credit card, debit card, or bank and be up and running in minutes. Once you're set up, you can even support your favorite Rumble creators like us here at Game On directly. So do this now. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description and download Rumble Wallet. From there, you can set up your wallet, tap buy, and you're in the game. In just a few minutes, you can go from hearing about crypto to actually owning some. Go download your Rumble Wallet today.
Booyah.
Boo. Yeah. Browns 7-10 this year, so they're going to go over their season win total. Okay.
Yep. I don't hate that.
I'm torn because I looked at some. I skimmed the chapter, and I'm torn because their quarterback play was so bad. When we knew it was bad, but when you look at the numbers, it's really bad. And so, but they also have the fourth easiest schedule.
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm kind of give me a cause for pause there on just saying they're going to be trash, but I can't get past the quarterback play.
Look at this guy showing up. He's got notes. He's got coffee. He's a real professional.
Sun's out, guns out, baby.
I should have left my glasses on.
Let's go, dude. He's back on the Twitter. God almighty, what a time to be alive.
Yeah, well, we all make mistakes.
He said, Will said, I thought he's just going to be back on here promoting the show and stuff. And he's like, nope, it didn't take very long before he was in the Charlie Kirk conspiracy theory chats and stuff. Can't help yourself, can you, man?
No, people are fucking stupid.
Is it Sun's Out, Guns Out Friday?
Yeah.
Huh?
You know what? I'm never wearing a tank top again on this fucking.
I'll wear one with you every time. Steps hates it. That's why I like to do it, because
Steps hates it.
Yeah, he hates tank tops. I don't know why. He's skinny now. He should not care.
I'm not a tank top guy. I just cut my t-shirts off, man. I just cut like you used to when pick up basketball and stuff. I cut all
my old t-shirts. I do that with. Yes.
Yeah, it's still a tank top. We just call it a cutoff. There.
It is. Those are cutoffs. These are tank tops. Those what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't wear tank tops. I wear cutoffs.
I like to do it. Just be able to make my boobs dance in these.
Make your boobs dance.
Well, I got plenty of those, so I guess I'll fit in.
You up there flexing like Lex Luger used to, man?
Who? No, come on now. Stop.
I was talking to Will, but you can flex like Lex Luger if you want to too, Grass. Go ahead.
No, thank you. I'm good.
We still got to get into this NBA story, which is crazy.
We'll get into it.
All right. I think I'm awake now.
Yep, it was once upon a time, Jamie. He is now Skinny Steps.
Yeah. He was Heavy Steps. Yep. Y'all talking about t-shirts? Yeah. You never know what you're going to get on. Mark, you don't know what you're going to get on the show on a Friday. We go all over the place. Eventually, we do bring it back to sports, but Friday shows are just kind of a loosey-goosey, chill time.
We've already talked about Pokemans and vanilla ice cream. Who knows where we'll go next?
What else we talk about? We talked about I don't even know.
All kinds of things and stuff, man.
Okay. Let's Kawhi shit.
Kawhi.
Oh, I gotta find the actual quote.
The quote? I need the overlay of all this. What's going on here? What up, Andrew?
I gotta find something on here.
Megatron says, I like to cut my jeans and make shorts out of them. So each nut hangs out from their side accordingly.
No, that's a bad image. No.
Megatron and Daisy Dukes.
That's a no. With the pockets hanging out of the bottom.
100%, dude. 100%. He's got the pockets hanging out the bottom. 100%.
Oh, that's awful. Jesus.
Let's go. We
Okay. You ready?
Ready.
So this Kawhi story just gets more and more interesting. Apparently, so he was traded last week to the Raptors. But apparently that trade can't be finalized because the NBA has stepped in. It will not be completed until the NBA investigation into the Clippers is over. Here's a statement from the Clippers. For the past 10 months, our organization has fully cooperated with an NBA investigation, participating in dozens of interviews, providing tens of thousands of documents, and facilitating access to our staff. While the process has been challenging, we have remained committed to transparency. On June 30th, we reached an agreement in principle to trade Kawhi Leonard to the Toronto Raptors. We have since been informed that the trade can only be finalized if the Raptors ownership groups assumes the risk of penalties related to Kawhi's contract that could theoretically result from the ongoing investigation. The investigation is ongoing, and we expect the trade to be finalized following its conclusion. At the heart of the investigations are Joe Sandberg and aspirations. We did not funnel money to Kawhi through aspiration. Like many sophisticated investors, financial institutions, and business partners, we were victims of fraud initiated by Sandberg, who has been convicted and sentenced to 14 years in prison. We recognize the uncertainty this has created and the impact it has had on our team, our fans, the Raptors organization, their fans, and the players whose futures remain affected while the process continues. We remain confident that when the facts are evaluated fairly and thoroughly, the NBA will confirm exactly what we've said from the beginning. We have not done what we are accused of doing. This whole thing, there's so many things to get into with this, but let's just start, I guess, with the NBA itself. The NBA, the hell are you doing? First of all, do you really? I know that they've stepped in on trades before, like the Paul George trade and stuff, but do you really want to start pissing off your owners, and getting like no, you can't trade this guy? It just,
I mean, I don't know. I kind of understand this. There's a lot of red tape and stuff, man.
But you would assume that Toronto is okay with whatever punishment comes down. That they know that there's something that's going to come down from this. But at the same time, it's like, what are you waiting for? It's been 10 months. Like, why haven't you wrapped this whole investigation up and dished out your punishments? I think this tells us, because we knew the Clippers are going to get punished, right? The Clippers are going to get some, even if it's just a small fine or something like that, of just like, hey, you were involved in something. Maybe you weren't, fully aware of it, but we're just going to fine you to make ourselves look good and move on. But it's not like why would the Raptors care if the Clippers lose draft picks or something in this trade? It doesn't matter to them. It's not like they're getting picks back. They're the one giving picks to the Clippers. So this what this tells me is Kawhi might get a punishment.
That's what I was thinking, man. I think they're trying to protect the Raptors in this spot because they've already gave away picks and stuff like that to get him. They're expecting him to be able to play and sell tickets, and he may not even be allowed to play next year.
That's I mean, there might be some crazy thing like that, but at the same time, dude, you know the risk when you're trading for this guy, and you factor that into the.
You already did it once, so
yeah. Well, I'm just saying, the risk when you're trading for a guy that's under investigation. So I mean, why can't you just let this trade go through? It's not like it. It just seems crazy to me because not only does it affect Kawhi, but it affects like Brandon Ingram and all those other players that think they're going to LA.
At least flag all this while the trade's going on, while they're doing negotiations and stuff like that, or tell them they can't do that until this wraps up. Why the
hell is this not wrapped up, dude? 10 months. We're in.
I always wonder about that.
We're in free agency right now. It's like you should have had this thing. There's been rumors this thing was coming out for months now, and what are we waiting for? You've interviewed everyone.
You see it all the time. They've been doing an 18th month investigation and all this shit and stuff. And I understand some of that stuff is a process, and you got to dot your I's and cross your T's and all that shit. But I'm with you. I don't think this stuff should take a year or better to figure out.
I think this is a terrible look for the NBA.
Well, they get all the terrible looks because they suck. But
I just think you're holding your owners and your teams hostage. This is not good for your sport. I mean, you gotta come to some conclusion and let these teams start making their moves, because let's say they kibosh this thing and Kawhi is in trouble. Now what are the Clippers going to do?
Exactly. And
We're-
they play basketball in 2 months.
and we're free agency is already kicked off, so it's like you're behind the 8 ball on that one if you got to go a different route. And then it's also oh god, where was I going with the Kawhi thing? Oh,
Bring it back.
Bring it back. Reel it back. I totally forgot what I was going to say.
What are you talking about? We were talking about the investigation and how they should have wrapped this thing up already.
Yes, they should have. They absolutely should.
I'm trying to throw you a bone here. I don't know.
No, I can't. I had something. It's going to come back to me here in the middle of something else, like it always does.
It will.
But it's just dumb. Dumb that the league is doing this. Even if you are going to let Kawhi know what he's looking at, let us see the results of the investigation, right? Because there's a bunch of rumors and stuff out there, but they haven't released. Maybe the reason why it's taking this long is because they have something that we don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe they got some shit. Maybe they're about to drop a bomb on some people and they know that. That's the only thing I can think of, is that if they feel like they've got some real hard evidence to show that they're going to be able to back whatever punishment they're going to give him. And it's probably not going to be a light one.
Like a smoking gun that just comes out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
But still, you would think you would have that figured out by now.
They need Mickey Holler, man.
Mickey Holler.
They need Mickey Holler, bro.
Most Alzheimer's pro. That's right.
Yeah.
Most. That's right. I'm glad I'm clipping this out as a video too. I'm not going to edit that part. Screw it.
You better not.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Let's go,
no,
man.
it's just this whole. Just let the trade go through. Let these guys get on with their lives.
Like I said, I feel like
the Clippers are going to get penalized. In some way.
I think that's the only thing that makes me think that they're trying not to have to penalize the Raptors here because they don't feel like the Raptors did anything wrong. And go ahead.
Do you think that they also don't want to piss off one of their richest owners? They're trying to be very careful with this. Like, make sure every I is dotted, T is crossed, and make sure that they have solid evidence to dish out the punishment they want, or they're trying to balance. Well, we got to do something, but we don't want to go over the top and take a bunch of draft picks for something that we don't really have concrete evidence on and piss off our
there's an angle,
There's
an angle for sure. There's a lot of backroom talks with all these rich guys that we ain't hearing and ain't never gonna hear or know what was said in those rooms. And I definitely think it's kind of tiptoeing around some there. It's either that or, like I said, they're about to lay the boom down on somebody.
Yeah, it's just crazy that it seems like after 10 months and all the interviews you've done, all the rumors that have swirled out there, we can't come to some conclusion.
I mean, hell, he should have been back at work at the landscaping company 3 months ago.
Well, that company doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, it doesn't exist. Oh, see, what are all them people doing that we're getting their grass cut now? No Kawhi showing up. They probably got grass growing 10 feet tall, man.
It was all a huge scam. That's why the guy's serving 14 years in prison.
I know it was. Yeah, I did see where he got popped with that. I tell you, they don't play with that wire fraud and everything, man.
Yeah, so I mean, you're affecting the other people that are like, "Hey, am I going?" God, imagine if you were Brandon Ingram or Grady Dick that were like,
"God, dude, you don't even know where you can live.
I get to go to L.A."
Yeah, you don't even know where you get to live, man.
Yeah, and I guess for those of you that don't know, this was all part of a deal where Kawhi signed with the Clippers, and then this aspiration company agreed to pay him, $28 million over the course of like 4 years to be the face of one of the faces of their company. But he really didn't have to do anything. He never had to show up. They just basically they could use his name, image, likeness to promote their stuff.
And the Clippers using it to work against the cap.
Yeah, and so they're thinking the Clippers because the Clippers gave money to this company. They're thinking that money that they're giving to that company is actually going to Kawhi to circumvent the salary cap. That seems like a real hard thing to prove, and maybe that's why this is taking forever. But at the same time, do you really want to go down this slippery slope if you're the NBA? Because what if LeBron makes a deal with he has that Sprite deal, right? What if he signs with Coke, right? And they pay him a bunch of money, but he doesn't actually have to do an ad. They just get to use his name and use a picture of him or something like that. Are we going to call that circumventing the salary cap? Like where do you draw the line?
I mean, I think it has to be when the team is the one involved in this shady stuff, like LeBron or Kawhi, whoever can go sign whatever endorsement deal they want. But it's when you're starting to do stuff to tweak the salary cap and stuff, and that's where you're breaking the rules.
Yeah, but I
Like
mean,
the Dodgers.
but I mean, they send.
No,
money.
they're just smart.
I mean, these teams send.
That's
money
all out cheating. I'm sorry.
I mean, okay, the NBA is sponsored by Coke, so then it's like Coke can't have a separate deal with any of the other NBA players because that's kind of the same thing. The NBA, they're exchanging money.
I mean, I don't know. That's kind of a different layer.
I know it gets messy, and it's like, what are we doing? Was there some shady stuff going on? Probably.
There always is with this shit.
Can we just say fuck it and just slap a fine on them and say don't do this shit again and let's move on? Like I don't get why this story is the one we're trying to make a huge deal out of.
I think that's why though they're trying to say like, yeah, we can fine you all we want, but a lot of fines to a lot of these people don't matter, man. It's a drop in the damn bucket. You fine them 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, it don't damn matter for these billionaires. That's just a drop in the bucket, At a certain point, you got to do something that's really going to hit them where it hurts.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Honestly, plus if you're the NBA, this trade is a good trade for you. It makes things way more interesting in the East. You know what I mean?
I agree. I agree. I definitely
don't know what the hell they're doing. What do you guys? I came back to me. Remember what I was going to say?
There it is. Got it.
Why this trade happened on June 30th, over a week ago? Was Adam Silver just on vacation or something? Like, why did they all of a sudden yesterday go, by the way, we're going to put a little pause on this trade? Like, what took so long to be like, hey, we were out partying for the 4th. You guys actually can't do this trade.
That's probably what it was, dude. He probably totally was on 4th of July vacation. 100% that's what happened.
Why did you just now? You think you would have said something like the day after the trade was announced?
Or maybe the day of, if you knew you had something there and you see all this breaking news coming out, you can be like, oh, wait, hold on, pump the brakes. Here's some more breaking news for you. You can't do that yet.
It makes me think that either they have something that we don't know or they're planning on suspending Kawhi or both. I don't know. But either way, they need to wrap this up. Let us know what you think in the comments below. When will they ever get to the end of this investigation and dish out their punishments? And what do you think it will be? Smash like can't talk again. No one's going to smash the like button or subscribe to the channel. This guy's an idiot.
This guy's a fool.
But if you want more great hot takes where I forget what I'm saying in the middle of the segment, subscribe to the channel, please.
Yeah. I think they're going to lay. I think this tells me they're going to put a pretty good punishment down on Kawhi. Hell, he would only play about 30 of the damn games anyway.
He played a lot last year, actually. Let's see.
God, I feel like that guy never plays.
He played 65 games.
Okay, that's probably the most he's played in 4 or 5 years.
Which is enough to qualify for awards.
Yeah.
And he averaged 27 points, so 28 points a game.
Hey, I can live with that. If you're playing 65 out of 82, you're getting there qualifying. I can live with that.
His highest scoring season of his career. Man could still ball.
Probably because they got rid of James Harden. He was able to actually shoot the basketball.
I like how we did that whole segment. We didn't even ask Grass Guy what he thought.
Grass Guy, what do you think about the Clippers, man?
I don't give a shit.
That's why we didn't ask Grass Guy. We knew what was going in there. Well, did you make your money yesterday, sir?
No, I did not.
Okay, it's fair enough.
No, I went 2 for 4, I think.
So, 2 and 2. Okay. Yeah. 2 and 4 or 2 and 2?
No. I'm sorry. Wait. Hang on.
We went 2 and 4, not 2, 4, 4.
1, 2, lost 3.
Okay, 2 and 3. So we didn't even have a 4 in there. Fair enough.
Lost another team total by the hook.
The hook, dirty old hook. Dude.
It happens.
It does.
I went 1 for 1 during the day, and then 1 and 2 at night, or something like that.
Rest in peace to your Morocco futures bet, man.
Yeah, that's okay.
No, that was okay. Yeah, that was going to be good. That was one of those where we were kind of trying to find lightning in a bottle.
I only threw a couple of bucks on it.
Yeah, we didn't do nothing. It's not like we got to go get a loan this morning because Morocco didn't win the World Cup.
No.
But France looks pretty good, dude.
They do.
Do you know they have made 3? They're only the 3rd nation ever to make 3 straight World Cup semifinals.
I did not know that.
And they are vying to make 3 straight finals. If they make the final, if they win the next one they'll play. Who do they play? The winner of Spain and Portugal, maybe. I think so it is. But yeah, if they win that one and go to the finals, will have been in 3 straight World Cup finals. That's impressive.
Yes, it is.
And, when I think about, obviously they've got some great soccer over there, but when I think of France, the first thing that comes to mind is not that would be just an elite soccer culture,
Yeah.
That's not, clearly it is. Clearly it is. But
Clearly.
That's not where my mind goes when I think about that.
No, you wouldn't. You definitely wouldn't.
And Jamie said Brazil made 3 finals. Yeah, I didn't know if anybody ever made 3 finals in a row. I know that they said they were the 3rd team to make 3 straight semifinals.
They have the most titles, don't they, Brazil? I think they have 5.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. That's what you could tell, the little stars above the emblem when they're playing, y'all, the little stars they got above their emblem. That's how many World Cups they've won.
I did not know that.
Yep. So you got like Argentina, I think it's got like 3. There was somebody I was watching the other day that had 1 up there. So, but yeah, the stars above their emblem on their uniforms is how many World Cups they've won.
Is the original Ultimate Warrior died in 1996 and they replaced him with another wrestler? What do you mean by replace? Like they try to make like he wasn't dead?
Like
I don't know about that.
Oh shit, man! He lives over the mountain in a double wide trailer with Elvis and Tupac. He's not dead.
That's funny.
But yeah,
that is funny.
Michael Jackson's their next door neighbor.
Oh, I guess you heard about all that too, huh?
Oh, what? What? No. Tell me.
No, there's people out there that say that Michael Jackson is not.
Oh
dead.
yeah, they're all
some pastor in Georgia somewhere, all that kind of bullshit. The FBI is hiding them.
That's why I just like to say they're all living in a double wide trailer together.
Yeah,
just hanging out, man. But
you watching any of this golf?
I have not yet, dude. There's been so many things going on. I kind of forgotten that golf is going on. Where are we playing at this week?
This is the Genesis Scottish Open, so it's in Scotland.
Ooh, the links action, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's atop the leaderboard right now?
Whoever Jay Smith is -9. Oh,
Jay Smith, man. That's old man Smith.
Patrick -8. I don't know how to say that German name. He's -7. McIlroy's -6, and I can't see the rest of them so far. Oh, Hovland, he's playing right now. He just started his round. He's at -2. He's one of my guys for top 20.
I like Victor, man.
Mm-hmm. I do too. I like Oberg too, but man, he's got some hot.
He's just young, man. He's
Yeah.
just young. He's got to. Sometimes you got to learn how to win. Sometimes that guy's clearly got all of the talents and physical gifts and stuff. He's a hell of a golfer, young kid. But that's what I'm saying. I think part of the hardest part about golf is getting the mental aspect down. And sometimes you got to lose a couple tough ones to learn how to win.
This is true. This is true. Somebody apparently during the practice rounds got a hole-in-one on a par 4.
Wow. A little Happy Gilmore action.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's playing just under 300 yards, like 287 or something like that.
That's still a bomb.
Yeah. They were looking around and they showed the video looking around on the green, can't find the ball, looking off the green, can't find the ball. And then they found it in the fucking hole and everybody went crazy.
You know how fun that would be, Grass? I keep thinking that when I can't find my ball up there on the green, I'm like, you know what, guys? I must have made it, man. And we walk over there.
You got to look there first. It's easy.
We walk there every time and it's never in the fucking hole, man.
It's never in the hole. I'd be pissed if I did that on a par 4 and did not watch it happen.
I mean, hell, it'd be hard to, like I said, on a par 4, you're pretty good ways away. It's hard to see that happen unless they got a damn GoPro on the green.
That's what I'm saying.
Good morning, Ghost.
There's my partner. What's up, buddy?
How many times you gonna change shirts, man?
Well, I was looking for my Browns jersey, but I forgot that a bunch of, because I have so many that bottom drawer was getting too full, and just a bunch of jerseys that I'm like, I'm never gonna wear these. And I shoved them in a bin out in the garage. And I'm pretty sure the Browns jersey's in there, so I grabbed
a good place for it.
This creamsicle one because it's orange,
No, that is not the
brown.
same color orange as the brown. Don't you go?
No, it's not, but it's the closest thing I have that could be somewhat brownish.
You could have put on a brown shirt.
Told you it's out in the garage.
I mean,
Taking
just a
up 10
brown.
No, like a regular brown
A
shirt
brown,
is what
like
he's saying.
color
not the
brown
Cleveland-
shirt?
Yeah.
Don't have one.
That's fair. I don't have any brown shit either.
Yeah, I don't think I do either.
It's kind of a dumb color.
Jeremy asked if you checked the trash, Will.
Yeah, that's where you should have put it. Yeah, the dump.
That's right, dude. What? They only have
Germ, you shut your whore mouth. This is the Vols hat, baby. Go Big Orange. Shout out to my guy, Big Tuna.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say they only have the Holloway McGregor fight. They don't have. They do. It's on a separate tab. I don't know why they do them on separate tabs, but whatever. Let's preview this card real quick.
Okay.
Obviously, the main event: Conor McGregor, Max Holloway. Gonna be a good one. I think it's gonna be a banger. We kind of already talked about this, so we won't go into too much detail. But I think it's gonna be a banger. Currently, odds on Holloway McGregor is Max Holloway is a 66% chance to win. Conor McGregor 35% chance. If we want to look at method of victory, Max Holloway by KO TKO 51%. Conor McGregor by KO TKO 26%. Man, I feel like that's the value. I feel like if Conor wins, he's knocking him out.
That's what I was gonna say, dude. I don't feel like he's making him tap if he wins. So if you're gonna bet it, I think you bet him to knock him out.
No, you want the best bet on the board. Will the fight go the distance? You bet the no at 80 cents. I know it's 80 cents, but there's no way they're going 5 rounds.
Did they not last time?
I think he knocked him out not knocked him out. He
left in a fucking wheelchair.
Listen, I'm not even going to look it up because that was like 15 years ago. This is a completely different fight.
Oh yeah, dude, that was half a lifetime ago.
Yeah, they fought when Conor and him were on their rise in the UFC. Like they weren't headliners yet.
Oh man,
I think he fought him, and then right after or right before he fought Dustin and beat Dustin for the first time. Like Conor beat some guys that ended up becoming champs.
Well, yeah, that's why he was Conor McGregor for a long time there. So
then he beat some guys that were going to be future champs, and then he beat the real champs or the current champs.
When Conor was in his prime, man, there wasn't nobody better.
It was a good 3-year stretch.
He doesn't have the gas tank for 5 rounds. I don't know anymore if he does or not. But yeah, hell, they've had whole careers in between the last time they fought.
Yeah. You could pick you can pick which fighter is going to win and in what round. You think Conor's going to win in the first round? That's 15 cents. Second round is 9 cents. There's no way it only goes 1 round, though. There's no way.
Not 1 round. I would say 3rd round.
You can bet either guy to win, but what method will the fight be decided on? KO, TKO is 72%.
Oh, just that either one of them knocked the other one out?
Yeah.
I don't think I would bet that. I don't think there's a lot of value there. Both these dudes, I mean, how many times have they been knocked out in their career?
I think Max has only been once, but that was recently.
Who was it?
Let me see.
Isn't he the one that had that like fight of the year where he knocked dude out at the buzzer?
Yeah, that's where he knocked Gaethje out at the buzzer. Then he got a title fight off that, and he got knocked out by Topuria, who we just watched.
Dude, Topuria's a fighter too, dude. But dude, if you knock Gaethje out, bro, I'm sorry.
But that was, remember, he knocked Gaethje out when they did that last 10 seconds stand in the middle.
And they just oh my God, dude, that was the greatest 10 seconds of UFC ever. And they were just standing there just beating on each other like freaking savages they are.
And Holloway's last fight was against Oliveira, who they went the distance, but Oliveira just whooped his ass the whole time.
Yeah, that dude's, he's real technical and stuff, dude. He can just kind of toy with you. He's like a lion toying with his food or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see with that. But then we got Benoit Saint Denis versus Paddy Pimble. Paddy the Batty.
I think that's Benoit.
Whatever. Win something, and then I'll get your name right.
I like Patty too, man. He'd be drinking beer out of his boot and stuff.
Yeah, they asked Patty, like, hey, how's it feel to be up here on stage with everyone and you're getting the loudest cheers from the crowd? He goes, the hell you talking about? We got Conor McGregor on stage. That's the guy getting all the applause. You looking crazy? And Conor's just sitting there smiling.
Patty's cool, dude.
Yeah. He's also a guy that I can't understand a word he's saying.
No. When they get really going, the accent gets pretty thick.
Patty Pimble, 44% chance to win.
Ooh,
I believe his
Benoit's
last fight was when he got his ass whooped, wasn't it?
the last fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Gaethje beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got Max Holloway that knocked out Gaethje in that one fight, dude. If you put Gaethje down, that's a big win. That guy's a machine.
That was for the interim belt. That's how Gaethje got his title shot.
Okay. I like Patty as a dog right here, man. I don't think Patty's losing 2 in a row. What is Benoit's record?
17-3.
It's pretty solid too. What did he do in his last fight? Can you see that?
Yeah, well, hold on, but watch
Oh
this.
yeah, here we go.
Reception here on one of the biggest cards of the year, and you're getting arguably the biggest pop.
I'm not getting the biggest pop like big Conor McGregor's here, but you know it's nice to be getting the second biggest pop behind him, lad. You know who the fucking boy is?
The fucking boy is. Oh man.
Oh, I'm excited for this card. Let's see.
I hope it's a good fight, dude. UFC's better if Conor McGregor's fighting and they're good fights.
Yeah.
But if he's gonna go out there and get waxed, it ain't gonna help now.
He knocked out Dan Hooker, which is yeah. Dan Hooker's a good fighter, but knocking him out, that's impressive. And
It's impressive, but it would have been impressive years ago.
Also, it is kind of impressive, though, because he knocked out Dariush, who in November, and then turned around and fought in January and knocked out Hooker. So, I mean, a quick turnaround.
Damn.
I mean, hell, he's been active. He fought in September, November, January, and May. He had 4 fights last year. Well, I guess 3 last year and 1 at the beginning of this year. That's crazy.
Yeah. Still, though, that's a short stretch for 4 fights. Most of them dudes don't fight 4 fights in 2 years.
Mm-hmm. We've got Corey Sandhagen and Mario Batista. I can't believe Sandhagen's still out there, but I'm always interested when Sandhagen fights.
That guy's been around a while, ain't he?
Yeah, he's 55%. God, I thought he'd be older. He's only 34, but 55% chance to win for Sandhagen in that one.
It's crazy how fighting for a living can make you age faster.
Yeah, Brandon Royval versus Loner Kavanaugh. I have no idea who those guys are, but Kavanaugh has a 65% chance to win, according to Kalshi. Mean King Green taking on Terrence McKinney.
Did you say Mean King Green?
Yeah, Bobby King Green.
Okay.
Yeah, Bobby Green, 45% chance to win. McKinney, 56% chance to win, according to Kalshi.
I want to just bet all the dogs in these things.
Oh my God, we got Robert Whitaker headlining the prelims.
Hell, ain't he old too?
He's old. He's been around. Robert Whitaker versus Nikita Krylov. Whitaker, 55% chance to win.
Where are we fighting this
at? Vegas.
Okay.
Gable Stevenson versus Elijah Ellison.
Gable
Steven. He's a wrestler.
That sounds like a wrestler. That's a wrestling name.
One
Gable.
of the best wrestlers to ever strap him up and step on the mat.
That sounds like that makes perfect sense to me. That sounds like a wrestling name.
92% chance to win.
What is he to win by TKO? I mean, not by TKO, by submission.
Oh, he ain't submitting. 19%.
He ain't submitting as a wrestler?
He's not going to do submit. No, he's going to knock you. He's a big old boy. He's a heavyweight.
Oh, is he? I didn't realize they were heavyweights. You said he's a wrestler and stuff. I figured that meant he's going to try to tie him in a knot.
Let's see.
Let's see
if I can find a clip for you.
So, Will the Boss being first degree black belt, I get scared watching UFC, hoping my wife don't get pumped up and kick my ass. Hey, yeah, your old lady got that black belt, nasty natty. You better mind your P's and Q's, take the trash out and stuff, man.
That was him in 2021 when he won the national title.
That is a large American right there.
Yeah, I can't.
The guy's got legs hanging off his shoulders.
Yeah. I mean, here he is wrestling right here. Watch this. He's going to see.
Okay.
He's pretty shifty for a big old boy.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I was thinking. I don't know. I was thinking with a wrestling background, I think you'd be looking at more submission stuff.
Maybe. Oh my God! God, we just brought out all the old guys: Cody Garbrandt, Adrian Yanez. Oh my God!
No, Orner, he looks forward to that, man. He can't wait till she gets him in the rear naked choke.
Who?
Nasty Natty. When his wife gets him in the rear naked choke, he knows he's had a good day, buddy. They'd be grunting like Shannon Sharp in there.
Yeah. Cody Garbrandt, 24% chance to win.
44. Everybody feels like everybody's a 44% chance to win.
No,
what up, Henry?
24% chance.
24. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's he fighting?
A couple of the other. Yanez, Adrian Yanez.
Well, we know what everybody's ready to watch. Them last two fights are intriguing. Maybe that second before the last fight, but
yeah, Sandhagen's always interesting. I'm excited to see the Robert Whitaker fight. I think that'll be a good one.
I mean, I always want to get excited about some of these older guys because I feel like I want to recapture my youth and watch these guys like they were in their prime, and then some of them just ain't there no more. Good morning, Hendry.
Yes, good morning, Hendry. How we doing? St. Dennis is a knockout artist. Pimble has a great chin and takes heavy shots. This will be a fight of the night. We'll see.
Muduk Kwan and Taekwondo. I tell you what, some of these karates and stuff, the names for some of these are worth the price of admission. Muduk Kwan. I tell them I'm a black belt in Muduk Kwan. If somebody tells me that, I'm going to listen to them, man.
I don't know karate, but I know crazy.
Yeah. There you go. I like it.
Shit.
Oh, yeah, that cauliflower ear is brutal, dude. You ever have any problems with that, Will?
No, because I wore. So a lot of people think that like you wear your headgear, you won't get it. But most people wear their headgear in their matches. The matches you don't have to worry about. It's practice. Yeah. And no one ever wore it in practice. I did. I wore mine.
Oh, dude, I would have worn mine ever. I had buddies that had. I mean, I had buddies that had surgery on that shit and everything.
My dad had it, and I was like, yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah, dude, they still look all jacked up and stuff. And I was like, sorry, wrestling never was intriguing to me.
Briefly, World Cup recap. France defeats Morocco 2-0. They will advance to the semis. Today we have Spain and Belgium. I think the winner of this takes on France.
They do. Mbappe tied Messi. He got his 8th goal yesterday in this World Cup, tying Messi for the lead in the Golden Boot.
It's about time.
That guy's a fucking whiner. I'm just saying.
Which one?
I saw Mbappe. Yeah, I saw some in the game yesterday. I had it on while I was doing some research and whatever, and just there was something where I guess a penalty kick was coming up and they took too much time looking at it, and because he did not score the goal, he started bitching to the refs for like a fucking half hour. I'm like, what is this shit?
Yeah, he bitched him on saying they took too much time in between. There's a lot of gamesmanship in between those.
Just because he didn't score and the goalie guessed right, he had to go bitch about it.
And that goalie has the most penalty saves in a World Cup ever. He's got like 4 penalty kick saves in a World Cup there. He wound up making a nasty goal just a little bit later, though. Mbappe did.
Oh, I forgot. A little bit ago, I retweeted this to make Crick mad. This is going to piss you off. A man who sold cubes of garbage from Taylor Swift's and Travis Kelce's wedding sold out after 24 hours. He described the trash as collected from the edge of a love story outside Madison Square Garden and listed them for $25 each.
All them people deserve to get hepatitis.
People bought garbage from their wedding.
They're fucking dipshits. Fuck these idiots.
Oh,
it shows you how some people just completely look up to these fucking celebrities like they're a god or something.
They're fucking idiots. Buying their trash and shit. That brings a whole new meaning to one man's trash, another man's treasure. Eat a dick, you bunch of fucking fools.
Are insane.
People are stupid. You deserve whatever you get. I hope there's shitty diapers in that garbage.
Uncrustables just released a $2,000 putter.
Uncrustables?
Yeah.
A
Wait a minute. What?
$2,000?
LAB Golf for their new line of snack-themed clubs. And they've almost
$2,000. You'd be about as ignorant to buy that as you would that trash from the wedding.
Yeah, I think the trash is slightly worse.
Slightly worse. At least you can get something out of that damn putter, I guess. But it ain't $2,000 cool. I might give you $25,000.
Could you imagine if you showed up and you know how sometimes if you show up and you don't have a pairing, they just put you with a random group and you're playing with a guy and he pulls out an Uncrustables putter.
Just see Scotty, the 18th hole of the Open Championship or something, pulls out his Uncrustable putter.
Oh yeah, what professional do you think they get to? That seems like a Ricky Fowler move,
dude. That's totally a Ricky move right there, dude. And you just get all the Uncrustables to snack on during your round. Holy shit!
Might not be a bad.
Whoever sponsors that's going to have kids for sure.
Yeah,
I'd use it if they give me free Uncrustables.
Oh my god, we got
sure. Yep, they did write a song about Mbappe back in the 90s, man, from Hanson.
That's fucking hilarious.
That is hilarious, Jerm.
Listen, we're not watching 16 minutes of this. I just saw the first 10 seconds. We just got to watch that. It's hilarious. Frank Cook.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
All right, let's chop them roughly. I guess, is this what chopping roughly is? Just chop the.
Get your fingers out of the way, Frank. Tank.
What the fuck did I just watch? Wow.
Dude, they got whole segments that you got 16 minutes that if you want, dude, he'll show you. And you know,
What do you mean?
judging by Frank's
Oh, he does cooking things too?
Yeah, and judging by Frank's figure, it's probably pretty good. I'm just saying, I bet he uses all the butter and salt.
It's been one day.
No, not him.
If I could spend one day just following Frank around all day, just observing, it'd be so much fun.
A Frank in the wild. Oh man,
a day in life. Yeah, I would have the best time. I'd be laughing so hard.
It's a real live Frank.
Yeah, especially if the Mets played that day.
Oh, dude, yeah. I would love to go to a Mets game with him, but I just want to sit like 2 rows behind him and be able to observe.
I want to sit right behind him.
Right behind him.
Right behind him.
Every mumble that he's making off of every pitch, fucking this guy.
I just want to see how uncomfortable the people sitting on either side of him are.
For sure. You got to rent a whole section for Frank, dude.
God, that's hilarious, dude.
I'll tell you what, that guy, his emotions are all over the place.
Did you guys see Anne Hathaway yesterday?
Nope, but I wasn't looking.
She's out promoting the Odyssey, right? Because she's in the movie.
Okay. Okay.
What I missed?
Aging like a fine wine.
Well, I think she's pregnant.
Pregnant?
That's why she got.
How can you tell that right there?
I think she is. You can tell later, but I think that's why these are.
Right.
Nice.
Right. That would make sense. That would make sense.
Yeah.
I think I smell what you're stepping in.
You can kind of see there.
Yeah, I'd say she might be a little pregnant.
Dude, I don't know how long we get to sit at the WNBA game, Jeremy. We'd probably get escorted to the nearest exit. Dang, man. Well, Ann, doing the damn thing.
Good for her.
Okay.
You couldn't pay me enough to go to a WNBA game.
Uh-uh.
You could pay for my flight, my hotel, tickets, food. I still ain't going.
And you got to buy the dildo I'm going to throw on the court.
Funny how that just went away and never appeared again.
Mm-hmm. Till we get back out there. We'll bring it back. Just get one of them like stick on the wall. Just run to half court and stick it right in the middle of the court. Yeah.
Right back, and then we're going to talk.
Oh, you got to stick it in the center of the square on the fucking backboard.
But if I was going to do that, grass guy, that should have been about 10 years ago, man.
Yeah.
I don't know that I got quite the hops to get to the.
Oh yeah, no, I don't either anymore.
Anymore. It'd be hard to run out there and get a step ladder out to get up there and stick that thing on the backboard.
It would be.
There was a time I could have put it way up on that backboard for you. That time has passed.
That time has long passed for me.
What do you think of this soccer game today? Tell me what the numbers are doing in this soccer game, if you can, sir.
I can. Let's see what we got.
I'd like to know what's going on there.
Let's see. Spain minus 165 down to minus 160. 84% of the tickets, 93% of the money. Belgium 450, 16% of the tickets, 7% of the money. That's all I have as a money line right now.
Oh, okay.
I can try to see if I can find something over here.
I've got a guilty pleasure, man.
And what's that?
I cannot help but bet the tie in like every one of these things. I want to bet it to tie in regulation and then put sprinkles on each team to win in penalty kicks, because that's what I'm rooting for every time.
Why are the fucking goal lines like 2.75? Like, what the fuck is that?
What do you mean?
So the over-under is 2.75.
Oh,
for total goals. Like three-quarters of a goal. Like, what the fuck is that?
That's something called the Asian handicap or something. And I don't bet enough soccer to understand. Uncle Bob can lay all that stuff out for you, and Jamie can as well. But yeah, it's something that's called the Asian handicap when they start doing quarter goals and shit. I don't really understand it all, so I can't give you a great explanation. Can you, Will? Do you know about that?
It just doesn't make sense to me.
To me, it never has to me either, because I'm like, if I'm going to win by 2.75 goals, I was going to win by 2.5, you know?
Right.
It's like, they don't give away half goals.
It makes as much sense as, being able to win a game 0-0, you know?
So there's a little signal on this if you want to, since we're talking about this.
All right, time
Under
out.
2.75 goals, minus 114, right? Over 2.75 is plus 103. But if you look at the team totals, over 1.5 for Spain, minus 150. Over a half for Belgium, minus 175. So they're both juiced to the over, but the total's juiced to the under.
That is kind of weird. Maybe look at both teams to score. I think Jamie said 2.75 goals means it finishes with 3 goals. You only lose half of the original stake. So it's kind of helps bail you out. So that's what I'm taking.
Change it.
Now I'm even more lost after he just said that.
We'll have Jamie explain that next time he comes on.
Yeah.
All right, the Cleveland Browns. We're doing a little recap, preview, all in one of each team by team. We're using Warren Sharp book. If you haven't got it, go check out Warren Sharp's book. So much great information in this thing. But we're going team by team, and today we get to talk about the Cleveland Browns. We're going to recap some of the stats from last year and preview this upcoming season. As, of course, we got a whole new coaching staff in there. Todd Monken is now the head coach. He brought in all his guys. Obviously, big news with the Cleveland Browns. They traded away Myles Garrett, who heart and soul of that defense, broke the sack record last year. We'll get into that here in a little bit. But over under 6.5 wins this season. They've only gone over 6.5 wins once in the last 3 seasons. That 20. Totally.
Hey, lean back or something.
How about now?
Now you're good.
Yeah. That 2023 season, I forgot that happened. They went 11-6, and it was basically a defensive-led season, kind of like last season, except where they had better offense. But I forgot all the quarterbacks that played for them that season. Dude, that was the year where Deshaun Watson started, got hurt. They brought in like DTR.
Oh, yeah.
God, who was the other guy? I looked it up. PJ Washington. Remember him?
Yeah, I do.
Was it PJ Washington? No, it was PJ. God, now I got to look it up. But then they finished the year with Joe Flacco.
I was going to say that was Flacco's year, right?
Flacco came off the couch, won comeback player of the year and whatnot, which a lot of people are like, that's debatable, you know?
Yeah, it was debatable. It should have been Baker.
It should have been Baker. No, that was when they started. DTR. Oh, PJ Walker. That's who it was. PJ Washington. PJ Walker.
Yeah.
We brought him out of the UFL or whatever.
The XFL or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Somehow, though, they strung together 11 wins that season, and they've only won 8 since that season. But this year, despite the Browns only being favored in 2 games this season, their win total is at 6.5. It's kind of strange.
I mean, that should raise some red flags. From looking at that schedule there, and once again, some of these. I mean, the Jets, easy one. Titans, but I think the Saints are going to be better than that. The Steelers, I don't know what the damn Steelers are. I really don't. Is Raiders on the road or at home?
The Raiders, where are they at? It is a home game for the Browns. They're favored in that
coming off a bye, so that's a pretty good spot. Falcons on the road or at home?
Falcons is home.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that. Before their bye, they have a home game. Then they have a bye. Then they have 3 straight home games after that.
Okay. And then Giants is on the road. That could be a tough spot depending on how healthy they are. Colts at home or away?
The Colts is home.
Okay, well, they're getting pretty lucky on that then. Most of those teams that are kind of there, they at least get them at home.
Yeah,
I don't know,
they have the 4th easiest schedule based off of Vegas odds for the 2 opponents they play.
They probably should.
Their total is at 6.5, but on Kalshi, if you want to say yes, the Browns get at least 6 wins, that's 51% chance that happens. If you think they go over the 6.5, you're getting plus money on that one. It is 37% chance they get to 7 wins. So it's juiced to the under.
They ought to let these fools play in the MAC.
We don't know what they're going to be because we don't know who the quarterback's going to be.
That's why we know. That's why we know.
The line is going to be a lot different, and it's hard to predict what they're going to do.
I think we do know who the quarterback's going to be once I show you the quarterback stats when we get to that part of this. But their net rest edge is even, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. 0.
Could be worse.
Yeah,
could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse. I mean, I think it's got to be Deshaun Watson as far as quarterback goes.
I think the biggest question with the Browns is obviously Myles Garrett left, and that's all people know about, or remember, your average fan. But remember, they traded away and lost like all their offensive linemen. Yep. Like, look at all these left tackles, left guards, right tackle, center, left tackle. They traded some away,
and they weren't great before.
No, they weren't all that great, but still, it's like, what are you going to do?
And everybody wants to talk about Myles Garrett leaving, so like that. I'm telling you right now, Jared Verse is going to come in and provide plenty of productivity from that same position. I don't know that he's going to be Myles Garrett. I think he's got the potential to be in the next couple of years, but Jared Verse is going to give you every bit the production you need from that position.
Yeah, and I think one thing that will help, and we'll get into this part about their defense last year because they had a historically, I think the 3rd best defense, like statistically, we've ever seen in NFL history.
The Browns?
Yeah, I think when it came to sacks, at least.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when your guy breaks the record, I guess.
Yeah, but as a team, they had like 53 sacks.
I mean, they got some other. You got Mason Graham, the defensive tackle from Michigan, there and stuff.
Yeah, they all. But I think the one thing that hurt the Browns last year is, even though their defense was so great, they couldn't create turnovers. So I think adding Jared Verse in there might help you get more turnovers.
I like Jared Verse. Ornery, being a Rams fan, he said Verse can't finish the job. He gets pressure but can't sack, and also doesn't play the run that great. I know I've watched
that man block punt and return it for a touchdown last year.
I was going to say that guy's a freak. And a lot of these guys don't play the run well because they play themselves out of the run plays. When you got these guys flying around the ends, being edge rushers that they are, and they fly upfield, the run goes up and underneath them. And a lot of these guys, that's why their total tackles for the game is set at like 2.5 and shit.
Germ. I just now saw this.
That's it. Yeah, that's what it is, Germ. That's the actual definition.
The handicap was being 5 feet tall and having a tiny dog.
Mm-hmm. Real tiny dog.
I'm sorry I didn't get to that sooner, Germ, but that was hilarious. I guess they did address their offensive line. They traded for a right tackle, and then they signed 2 left tackles, which I'm guessing one's going to play on the right side because I don't know why you'd pay one guy $16 million, one guy $12 million to come play the same position. But
right, yeah, you got to spread them out a little bit.
And got Quincy Williams at linebacker, Jared Verse in a trade, and a few other guys. In the draft, they addressed the offensive line issues. They drafted that big old boy, Spencer Fano, out of Utah.
Yeah, the big lineman, ain't it?
And then with their second first-round pick, they took Casey Concepcion out of Texas A&M.
Okay, that kid's a player now.
And they took another wide receiver, Denzel Boston, out of Washington. And they took safety Emmanuel McNeil Warren out of Toledo. And then another big tackle in the third round out of Florida. I mean, another center in the fifth round. I mean, they addressed the offensive line.
That's good. That's good. You needed to.
Of course, they couldn't help themselves. They drafted a quarterback, Taylor Green, out of Arkansas, because they just
dude, and they keep drafting the same kind of fucking quarterbacks. They keep drafting these guys that are supposed to be dual threats or whatever, that can play the college game great and make some electrifying plays, but they also aren't paying attention to the fact that these guys, while trying to make all these plays, usually turn the ball over about half the fucking time.
Well, they're just hoping one hits. Shoot.
They maybe draft one that can hit.
They just would love to have 5 quarterbacks. And actually, you know what? I could hear the argument with a pick like this, right? Not that I think they need the help with it, but a pick like this, you're planning on this guy being on your practice squad to help looks when you have to face Lamar.
Yeah.
Although you've seen Lamar a lot, but still, it just helps, like, when you're playing the Ravens, to have a guy that can do some of the stuff that Lamar can do in practice.
Some of the stuff, yeah. They're not, none of those guys are Lamar, but at the same time, I see what you're saying there. But hell, they could probably got that entire quarterback room. They could probably double and make those guys slot receivers. That's what they ought to do. They ought to go Jawan Jennings on them and just move him from quarterback to like a slot receiver or something.
Yeah.
On Taylor Green.
The 25 Cleveland Browns were a bad football team that finished with a bad record that a bad football team deserves. However, this is also 100% true. They had an elite defense, but the offense was so bad that it canceled out the elite defense, and they finished 5-12. Whoever said defense wins championships never watched the Cleveland Browns.
Never, not once. Hey, and Nasty Natty, if Quinshawn is available in the last round in your fantasy league, do you guys have any spots available? I would love to join.
Their defensive ranked number 2 in total efficiency, number 2 against the pass, and number 4 against the run. The Browns ranked number 2 in EPA per play, 4 in yards per play, 4 in success rate. They were pretty good.
Yeah.
This is the part that gets interesting. The only reason they weren't better in points per drive allowed, which they were number 6, or score rate per drive, was simply the offense was so bad that the opposing teams had the best average starting field position. So their offense was so bad. The Browns are so good, but then when their offense fumbles the ball like in the red zone or on their own 25, and then
every time,
yeah, it's like there's only so much you can do.
They fumbled, turn it over in field goal range already.
Yeah. Let's see. Obviously, we know about Myles Garrett's 23 sacks. Rookie linebacker Carson
Schlesinger
won Defensive Rookie of the Year. And interior rookie Mason Graham, which was a 5th overall pick, started 17 games and held up stoutly against the run. You got Denzel Ward there. They got some great defensive players. If they could just have...
They do have some great defensive players. They got some big names there, man.
They could just have...
any kind of competent offensive play. Just a little bit.
That's why Joe Flacco looks so good. Although he went 1-5, he looked so good was because he could actually hang on to the ball, sling the rock a little bit, and he's got that defense to kind of bail him out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Their record last year was 5-12, but they were 8-9 against the spreads, so not too bad. They're only favored in 2 games this season. That is home against the Rams or against the Raiders, week 12, and home against the Falcons, week 14. Outside of that, they are underdogs in every match.
Oh, hell yeah, Natty. You let me know, sir. I love fantasy football.
There you go. But if there's one negative about the Browns defense last year, it was a lack of takeaways. They forced turnovers on just 8.2% of the opponent's drives, which ranked 26th in the league.
So that's not good.
What if they were turning the ball over too? How great that defense would have. Browns probably would have won 8 games.
I mean, yeah.
5?
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, that's the biggest problem for them is the offense turning the ball over, clearly.
On offense, Cleveland's average starting field position was their own 29.7 yard line, which ranked 27th in the NFL. And they averaged just 22 yards per drive, which ranked dead last.
That's awful. That's awful.
They scored touchdowns on 13% of their drives, which ranked dead last. As a result, they averaged 1.29 points per drive, which also ranked dead last.
Jeez, dude. We'll figure that out, Hope. We'll have to figure out how to do that, man. It's just a matter of how many leagues we can do with the amount of people that want to get in that thing and stuff. Because you can only have, I don't like to do leagues with any more than 12 people in them.
I'm not going to read through all that, but their offensive success rates in all those categories were dead last or close to it.
That says enough right there.
They have a very favorable schedule. Like I said, it's the fourth easiest. But as you see, they're middle of the road on net rest edge, prep rank 15th average, rest rank average, but they're number one in short week road games. They rank number one in that. Games off road Sunday night, Monday night football rank 1 because they probably don't play many of those.
Yeah.
And they don't have a negated bye week. So the league gave them threw them a bone with their scheduling, at least. My favorite part of each one of these segments is the why bet the over, why bet the under. Give you an argument on both sides. So let's start. Why to bet under 6.5 wins?
Because they suck.
All you got to say is because they're the Browns.
Good analysis, Cricket.
Yep. Expert.
I got one name for you, Shadur Sanders.
That's all you need to know.
Among the 38 quarterbacks with at least 200 dropbacks last season, Dylan Gabriel was 37th in EPA per play, and Shadur Sanders was 38th in EPA per play. It can't possibly get worse this year, right? Deshaun Watson was 40th in EPA per play among 40 quarterbacks with at least 20 dropbacks in 2024. The Browns had the right idea in overhauling their offensive line after allowing the highest pressure dropback rate last year. Nevertheless, the influx of rookie left tackle, underachieving first-round pick Zion Johnson, Jenkins, and Howard is unlikely to turn Cleveland's offensive line to strength. It does not help that Watson and Sanders have a knack for turning pressure dropbacks into costly mistakes. Even a soft schedule might not be enough for the Browns to surprise their 2026 win total, or surpass their 2026 win total. Cleveland was only 3-7 and tied for 28th in win percentage last year amongst non-playoff teams. God, they weren't even good against non-playoff teams, dude.
No, because they're about the worst of the lot.
But if you're an optimistic Browns fan, those rare gems out there.
God, there are a few of y'all hiding.
Here's why you should bet over 6.5 wins. The Browns were dead last in yards per play, offensive success rate, EPA per play, and points per drive. They were 31st in scoring on offense, couldn't generate explosive plays. They ranked 29th in third down conversions, 30th in fourth down conversion. Todd Monken will provide the offense with new leadership, and the team added 2 wideouts in the top 40 picks of the NFL draft with Concepcion and Boston to add life to the receiving core. They also overhauled a subpar offensive line, including making Spencer Fano the first offensive lineman off the board in the NFL draft. Cleveland merely needs to climb out of the basement to allow their stout defense to win more games in 2026. Last year's 5-12 season resulted in 4th place finish in the AFC North. The benefit of their 2025 ineptitude is that the 4th easiest strength of schedule in this year's NFL scheduling. The Browns were 27th in fumble luck last year with a negative 3.3 net compared to expectations. Cleveland lost 7 of 14 fumbles, and their opponents lost only 7 of 21 fumbles. So they're just saying they were so bad that they have to regress back to some sort of average.
No, they don't. They're the Browns. I understand the numbers and the regression back to the mean and all that stuff, but I also been watching the Cleveland Browns my whole damn life, and I know they are an anomaly the wrong way most of the time.
So they ranked each position, and the Browns' offensive line last year was dead last, which is what they overhauled everything. Which team had worse quarterbacks than the Browns last year? Was it the Jets?
Probably the Dolphins. Or maybe the Jets. One of the two, probably.
It has to be the Jets, right?
I mean,
Brady didn't do
you
anything when
didn't
he
see a
came
whole
in.
lot of competent quarterback play down in Miami.
I mean, yeah, but Tua was fine for a little. I mean, we're comparing to Shadur and Dylan. You got to remember. I'm not saying they could have
I
been.
mean,
Like
it probably have to be the Jets.
Yeah, I'm
Probably
curious.
have to be. What's going on, Raw? How you doing on YouTube, man? He says Mary Kay spotted prepping the massage table for the hot oil for Watson.
Oh, baby.
He might be ready to go then, baby.
I'm saying that, man. They need to get that guy a masseuse again, because that's when he was playing well. It's like Tiger. Tiger when he was doing.
Hell, he got enough. I tell him, you got enough money. Buy your own fucking masseuse, you piece of shit. All that money we paid you to do nothing.
It's better when it comes from the organization. It shows they trust.
Whatever. I tell that bitch he had to buy everything. I tell him he had to pay for parking at the facility.
It's called team bonding.
Yeah, well, fair enough. I'd make Deshaun Watson sell hot dogs and everything, make some of that money back.
Oh man! Oh, they did get a bunch of money back, by the way.
Did they? Good. They should have.
Yeah, they got like 40-something million added to their salary cap over the next 4 seasons or something like that. Basically, because they had insurance, because they guaranteed his contract. They had insurance for if he got injured, and when he tore his Achilles, that qualified for season-ending injury. So they get that money back to their salary cap over the next 4 seasons.
Hey, that's a competent football move there. At least bought the insurance.
That's a solid free agent you could get every season.
Hell yeah, $40 million. Yeah, at least they signed up for the insurance.
It ended up being like 17 million or something a year that they got extra.
That helps. That does help.
You just got to be competent and sign the right guys. We'll see. Maybe they can sign a quarterback. Go get they need to do. Go get Mac Jones.
Hell yeah, go get Mac Jones, dude. I agree with you 100%.
Let's continue to look at how bad their offense was on first down. They had the longest distance or they weren't just bad on first down. They were so bad on first down that they had the longest distance to go on third down. They ranked 29th in third down conversion rate. They punted a lot, ranking dead last in punt rate. They didn't make many trips to the red zone. They didn't score on many drives, and they didn't score many points.
That makes sense, Ornery. The Cardinals had worse quarterback play. That actually does make sense.
We looked at the Cardinals. Hold on.
I mean, that would make sense to me right offhand, though, because you got Jacoby Brissett.
I don't think so, because Jacoby Brissett put up a ton of numbers.
He put up a ton of yards, but he also put up a bunch of picks and shit, too.
Okay, we're going to look and see. Where's the position ranking? Oh, my God, it was the Cardinals. Good job, Ornery.
Yeah.
Jacoby Brissett put up way more yards than anything Cleveland did.
Like I said, in losing games.
I mean, I guess
which means he was doing some shit in between. I mean, and he didn't do that every game. He didn't even play. Wasn't he hurt for a while?
Yeah, but still, I mean.
And Kyler Murray didn't play a damn down. I don't even know who the other quarterback.
Like 4 different quarterbacks last year for the Browns, so I don't know. I don't know. You like how I already know which page they're on?
No, they all suck.
You like how I know this book so well already?
Yeah.
Exactly what number to type in? God.
I was going to say, you've been cuddling with that thing for 3 days now.
Getting into football prime shape right now, baby.
Just raw dogging the Warren Sharp.
Oh, Michelle.
Just actual footage.
I can't wait that if we get Ryan on the first time I play that, what he thinks.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck I come on here for? Let's see. The season started off with Flacco. By week 5, they went to Dylan Gabriel. Flacco got traded. Gabriel started 6 games, went 1-5. He played in 58.6% of passes for a modest yardage with 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. That was one thing, too. He didn't turn the ball over a lot. They didn't win games, but he didn't turn it over. Now, he didn't pick up first downs either. The Sanders experience was hard to watch for the most part. His debut was a 14 of 16 outing with an interception. The highlight was a 364-yard outing with 3 scores against the Titans and a narrow loss. But Sanders finished the year having completed 56% of his passes on 212 attempts for 1,400 yards, 7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. I can't believe he got 1,400 yards.
How many touchdowns?
7 and 10 interceptions.
So 3 more. We threw 3 more to the wrong team.
Yeah, Craig, but Peyton Manning threw a lot of interceptions in his rookie year.
You can't even talk about Shadir Sanders and Peyton Manning in the same book,
Just
let
don't
alone
get
the
it,
same
Craig.
sentence.
Peyton did the same thing. I mean, he's on the same trajectory.
Yeah.
Troy
Yeah.
Aikman threw a ton of them his rookie year too.
Big grass. Stop.
Just
You know who
fucking.
did-
I'm just adding fuel to the fire. You know I don't.
Y'all add
Not
fuel to
even
that
relevant.
fire. Yeah, it ain't gonna need no fuel added to it. It's a
Who
dumpster
didn't
fire
throw
there
a
already.
single interception his rookie season? Tom Brady.
Because he didn't play.
Yeah,
Hey.
throw interception.
Hey, we didn't ask for parameters. We're just giving you the stats.
Yeah. Since 2020, only 2 quarterbacks have had a season with a completion rate worse than Sanders. That was Zach Wilson and Anthony Richardson.
How does that make you feel? Golly, that you should be. Y'all go ahead and order your Brown Super Bowl champion shirts right now. Zach Wilson and who was the other one?
Anthony
Richardson. Yeah. Okay. Gross.
I got a numbered Zach Wilson card.
That's cool. It's worth the paper it's printed on, maybe.
Let's see. That sounds bad, but it's even worse than it sounds. I have access to yards before contact data per running back since 2012. That's 14 seasons of data. That's 448 teams with a season in that span. The Browns ranked number 448 out of 448 in yards before contact per running back rush. That's how bad their offensive line was. That the running back didn't have a chance. The fact that Junkins did what he did and scored some touchdowns, impressive.
He's a monster, dude. That guy's an absolute monster. I've liked him going all the way back to Ole Miss days, dude, before he was even a Buckeye.
Yep.
Kid's a stud.
Dude, check this out. They ranked dead last, but they ranked dead last by a mile on contact before what was it? Contact per running back rush. The Browns contact per running back rush. So their running backs on average got 0.38 yards before they met contact.
So you're getting hit right at the line of scrimmage every time.
Yeah.
Basically, you're getting hit right in the mouth.
Or in the backfield.
Yeah,
but that's on average. The next worst, which mind you, there's 448 of these. So 447, 0.6 yards. Like, look at that huge gap.
That's awful. That's what I'm saying. Not only you're last, but you're last by a long way. And Ghost, I agree with you 100%, dude. I do think Troy Aikman was overrated.
What was better, his broadcasting career or his football career?
Definitely his football career as a broadcaster.
I don't know. He's got his moments as a broadcaster.
Tommy, that's right. Facts.
Yep, he's no Tom Brady.
Oh, let's see. Don't blame Quinshon Junkins, though. The second-round rookie out of Ohio State. This is an offensive line stat.
Yeah.
But look at this. He ranked 49 out of 49 in yards before contact per rush, 0.4. But even though his offensive line couldn't protect him and he was getting hit right at the line of scrimmage, he ranked 16th out of 49 yards after contact. So he was running through dudes.
Hey, man on a mission right there. I wish Warren Sharp, instead of saying, like, since his offensive line didn't protect him, I wish he'd say, since his offensive line sucks, that's how we know this guy's that much better.
I mean, he's pretty much saying that, just saying.
Pretty much. He said it in a nice way. I wish he'd just get real with him.
I still can't believe Shadur had 1,400 yards last year. He got Shadur.
Well, hell, bud, they were down in every game. They had to throw the ball all over the fucking field.
Dude, how many games did Shadur play? Not that many, and he got sacked 23 times.
That's what I'm saying. They start trying to make too many plays with legs, and they can't
a
get
guy
rid of the
can
damn
run.
football.
Got stacked 23 times.
Well, that's just how bad the offensive line was.
Just learn to throw the fucking football away.
Dylan Gabriel played 6 games and got sacked 19 times.
Boy, that offensive line was gross, dude. Because even Dylan Gabriel's, I mean, he can move pretty well, but clearly not well enough for that offensive line play. That ain't what you want anyway. You don't want your quarterback running all over the field, having to throw the ball off his back foot and shit. You don't want that.
Yeah, show some respect. Pro Bowler Shadur Sanders.
That is the main reason I can have zero respect for the fucking Pro Bowl anymore. And I like that you call him Showdoor. I like that.
Showdoor.
Yeah.
Have more touchdowns than interceptions, and then I'll get your name right.
Truth. I agree there too.
If you're a fantasy football fanatic, this book is also good for fantasy football advice.
We
and
love
Warren
fantasy
Sharp's
football.
website, they have some guys that are really good at fantasy football. Are we drafting any Cleveland Browns this year? Correct.
I would draft Quinshawn. He's worth drafting just by those stats he just gave you right there. Maybe a late round flyer. You could look at Concepcion because a lot of people ain't gonna pay attention to him. Harold Fanning.
You draft him in like if you're in a dynasty league. I think you draft for the future.
Oh, if you're in a dynasty league, for sure pick up Concepcion if you can. I think Harold Fanning is not a bad spot at tight end, especially since Njoku's a Charger now. So I think him at the tight end position is pretty good. That guy is definitely a player. But outside of Quinshawn, Harold Fanning Jr., and maybe a little flyer on Concepcion, I wouldn't touch any of those fools in fantasy.
Do we really need to go through their defense? We know that they're really good.
They're really good. They're really good. I am going to have to wrap it up soon because I'm doing the card break at 11 this morning.
Okay, we're almost done. We are almost done. There's their fourth easiest schedule. Oh, Harold Fanning Jr. out of Bowling Green.
Oh man, I'm a big Harold Fanning Jr. fan. That guy's a player, dude.
Yeah.
Or you should also can't listen to a woman that calls college games. She sounds like a pirate. Yards.
Saying that the Deshaun Watson deal was obviously the worst signing, and that Stefanski, the two-time coach of the year, had to take the fall for how bad they were.
Yeah, they blamed him for.
Stefanski was. I mean, he granted, look at the quarterbacks that he had to deal with: Watson, Brissett, Driscoll, Flacco.
Well, y'all drafted him.
No, I'm just saying this is what somehow Stefanski got two-time coach of the year dealing with these quarterbacks. Bailey Zappi.
Yeah, he's a defensive guy, but you can't win no games without scoring points.
Zappy hour, baby. That was fun.
Bailey Zappi. It was fun it wasn't a whole hour. It was about 3 minutes, but yeah.
It was 1 week. Okay. Yep. They suck. Oh, get this. They suck. Let's see.
You're right, Jerm.
The Browns were a clear example in football, the clearest example in football that an elite defense can only drag a dead offense so far. That is what Todd Monken is walking into. The Browns' offense was dead last in points per drive, touchdown drive rate, yards per drive, while once again ranking near last on every first down passing category. Quarterback plays brutal. So Cleveland will hope Monken can create a structure that makes either Watson or Shadur look functional enough to stop wasting the defense. The problem is functional enough still may not be enough. Watson has not played good football in years. Sanders' rookie season was rough enough that pretending he's the clear answer would be irresponsible. The Browns did make the right kind of moves around the quarterback position, especially with Spencer Fano, Concepcion, Denzel Boston, but the entire season still comes back to the same uncomfortable truth. Cleveland can fix the offensive line, add receivers, hire a better offensive mind, and still be trapped if the quarterback is wrong. Defense gives this team a floor, but 25 taught us that the floor is still quite low if the offense is historically terrible once again.
I agree. That might be Germ's burner account right there. Y'all on the same top level, man.
Oh man.
Freddie Kitchens, look at that name drop.
Jeez.
Let's go.
Today. Well, there you have it. That's the Cleveland Browns for you. That's our little preview. I don't even know what to bet yet on this team.
Don't bet on that stupid ass team. Don't bet your buddy's money on it.
Yeah. We do previews of these every day. So if you want to hang out with us, come catch us live, or I clip these out and post them on YouTube and Rumble. You can watch those back. If you do, actually, even if you watched it here, go over there and watch them there, and watch the clipped out ones too. Give those ones a like as well. But look at on Sunday on the Wiseguy Roundtable, we get to talk about the Dallas Cowboys. Maybe we'll see Patriot in the chat.
You know we ain't getting to that on Sunday.
Oh, we're getting it to on Sunday.
We'll see. Too early to tell.
Not Sunday, it'll be Monday.
I think it should be Monday. Sundays we get off the rails with everybody in here hanging out, having time. We ain't never got no time to have no structure on Sundays.
We'll do it.
All right, we're doing it. We'll see.
Right
after the P.O. box.
Yep. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and catch you on the next one.
Booyah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He pulled us all down. He just wanted to show the Dallas Cowboys, we've got a catastrophe. There we go.
I remember back in the day, you would have been freaking out. What did I do?
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, I used to panic all the time, be clicking on stuff and acting a fool.
You'd be cursing up a storm, not realizing people can still hear you.
Yeah, for sure. This stupid mother. It's all right. I'm a tech guy now.
I'm a tech guy, Mom.
Yeah, I'm a tech guy, Mom.
Oh, man. I know Grass is doing a show today because I saw him tweet that out last night.
Tweeter. You back to the tweeter, man. How's that feeling, bud?
I don't know. I try not to pay attention. I'm just doing
Man, you can't wipe
viewers.
that shit-eating grin off your face. You look so excited this morning.
Not about that.
You tell us what you want. We'll form our own opinion.
All right, we just rated Grass Guy. He'll be starting up here in a few minutes. I'm sure he needs a coffee refill.
Yep. And we got a refill, and I'll be back in a couple minutes, guys. We'll go over these morning lines and see what we got. We already got some changes happening.
All right, sir. Well, you be safe. Have a great day, and we'll see you. If we don't see you before, we'll see you Sunday morning.
You got it, guys. Have a good one.
All right, brother. Be safe now.
Well, the next preview is going to suck. Hey, we got to do every team, dude. Got to do every team. Ornero Far said, I did that on live radio once, forgot to turn my mic off. Ooh,
that'll get you.
Worst fear.
Yeah, that'll get you.
Anytime, every single day when I go off screen and I'm like grabbing stuff to change into or even changing a shirt, I am staring at this computer because I'm like, okay,
you want to make sure? No,
everything's off. I'm like, I still hide around the corner because I'm like, what if there's a glitch and it pops me back?
Oh my God, dude, I know. Well, hell, that's like me. I do it the other way around. I'll forget to turn mine on, like when I'm doing a card break, and I'll do 30 minutes worth of card break as the silent breaker. And I'll be talking. I'm in here hooting and hollering in the room and everything. Can't nobody hear a damn word I'm saying.
So
just me hanging out by myself.
Every time you're breaking, you forget about the givey. And right as I'm about to remind you of it, you always go, oh, crick, I forgot to put the givey up the next game.
I do. I got to keep those rolling along, too, because with 6 of them, and I like to have them done before the auction's over. You know, when we start ripping packs, I ain't got to worry about all that shit. And I do always forget. So there's a lot of stuff going on in those things, man. Auctions and marking off teams and all that stuff.
Can you like set the timer on that, or is it always 5 minutes?
On the giveaways, Steps has got it set up. I don't mess with none of that. I don't know if you can probably take it now. You can actually click draw winner whenever you want. There's like when the countdown's going down, there's a little button that says draw winner. So you can click that and do it whenever. I just try to give them the full 5 minutes there, being man of the people, you know?
Yeah. I was just curious about that.
So we are going to rip this morning, man, in about 45 minutes over on our Whatnot channel, heavy_steps, man. We're going to rip some of this Topps finest baseball. These are pretty cool, dude, if you ain't seen none of those yet.
Oh, I was in your guys' stream yesterday.
So, well, I'm talking about the people out there. I knew you had seen some of them.
People.
So, yeah. I was excited. Did you see I found a few of these last night by the hair of my chinny chin chin, dude?
Oh, yeah. Aren't those hard to get now?
They're impossible, dude. I couldn't believe it. I walked into Walmart last night. I had to go get some stuff for dinner. And there was I noticed, I can tell when I'm walking up if she's restocked the shelves because they're piled up. Normally it's just, haggard as shit. But I knew, and there was this guy and his son standing there looking. They're looking the finest, and I go up to grab them. They were like, man, how much are these? I was like, these are $70. He's like, are they worth it? I was like, yeah. He's like, well, I heard these were good. And then he pointed down. He said, I heard these were good. And he pointed to platinum. I was like, oh, shit, dude. I was like, do you want any of those? You better get them because I'm buying the rest of them. And he's like, if you think they're good, I was like, they are good. They're fun too, dude. I was like, you'll take you a blast from the past. You might pull a Babe Ruth or a Pete Rose, Frank Thomas. You don't even know what's coming out of there.
Next time you do that, when you go to the store like that, you need to carry some of those business cards on you.
Dude, I do. I don't have any more. I'm out. I told you.
Steps is going to get you some.
Yeah, give me some, and I will. I'll keep them on me and stuff because I did it.
They hand him that. Imagine if you said, yeah, buy that box, and he pulls an auto or something.
Well, yeah, and I damn sit there and I talked to him for 5 minutes, and as I walked away and I'm going back to get stuff for dinner, I was like, I didn't even tell him about the fucking shows. I know. I got to be better. I understand.
He would definitely tune into your Whatnot. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, Cricket, you've got to be better, dude. You totally could have picked up a couple customers there.
Yeah.
Be better, dude. So
what if if he is on Whatnot and he randomly comes across your guys' show? He goes, I know that guy. I know that voice.
I hope he does, man. I hope he does. Buy all the spots.
All right, chat. You guys have a good rest of your day. We'll be back. I'll probably do an afternoon show tomorrow, but at the latest, we'll be back Sunday.
Real quick. Natty, that'll be back right when I get the boys back home, man. It'll be right before college football season starts back up. All right.
Crick's Corner.
Yep.
All right. Hope you guys have a good one. We'll be back whenever. Next time you see us, that's when we'll be back. Until then,
good luck, good gambling,
and game on.